I don't know if he's on right now. He was a little while ago, but he is all set up. He just did it recently, so if you don't see me on and you're still having some issues, you can reach out to him as well. I'm sure he'll gladly help wherever he can. So yeah, I loaded up at the Air San Luis ramp. JSnap.
Okay, let me just connect to PilotEdge.
I guess I should plug in my headphones so we don't get too much feedback. So yeah, we're going to do a little GA action, and then maybe jump in some airliner action and go from there. Excuse me.
All right, you said you're at the Air San Luis ramp?
I think so, yeah. It says,
hangars right here.
yeah. Or no. I think I clicked on ACI ramp. So you'll probably load up on top of me, but you can just slide over, or I can slide over.
Okay. Wait, ACI FBO maybe.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Sell you lumber.
Yep, there you are. I'm right underneath you.
Nice. Oh yeah, I see the lights. Did you leave your equipment on last time? I see your lights are blazing. The lights just shut off for the airport. I guess the day is progressing along. Is this a glass air? I think. It's like a twin pusher prop canard. Oops. Oh yeah. I should have put in those high def CSLs. Maybe on the next leg I'll do that. I think pretty much everybody in here is familiar with Greg's work, GPB 500. He's got a Hollywood sign, actually. It's really cool, too. Maybe we'll find a way to fly by that since we're doing VFR initially. That'd be cool to check out. Is that what that is, a P180? So that's where I'm a little ignorant. You got the impulse buy feeling to buy the IXEG 737. Well, that's a pretty good impulse to, like, you know, I gotta say, I'll tell you right now. I should put this disclaimer at the beginning of my stream. One, mature audience, which I already have in there, I think. Number two, Torbinator is a bad influence on your wallet and other things. Because if you're asking me to help you, you know, with impulses, I'm probably going to encourage you. So, you know, I'll try to help you steer the right buy, maybe, but I'll also start saying, well, you know, the more you fly, the less you feel the pain in your wallet. So anyway, just letting you know. The pusher P180, yes, thank you. Glass Air is also like a pusher like that, right? If I'm correct, Lumber. A Lamborghini. Oh man. Hey Greg, what's going on? Yeah, GPB 500. We just saw him make a little lurking post. I'm gonna move over a little bit, Jason, myself, so you can just sit right there. So I hadn't been having any download limitations lately from Google, but I just got one last night. I burned like, I don't know, like 8 or 9 tiles within a day, which usually they would shut me down after 4 tiles a day. But I guess somebody was, or some automated system was like, wait a minute.
They seem to be pretty on to me. I'm like permanently banned, I think. And then I was using a VPN, and now it seems like even if I do that, it doesn't work. So
Oh,
I
really?
think they hunted me down.
But what happens? Like, are you doing it based on, like, are you doing, like, you do a lot more information at a time, right? Or no?
I download one image at a time for as long as it'll let me go, but it doesn't seem like they let me go very long anymore at all. So
Yeah. So how much, let's say it's a zoom level 17 tile. How much of that is imagery versus mesh? You know, like the data. Let's say it's a 7 gig tile. Like, what would you say the ratio estimated would be? Like 7
probably like
gigs?
95% imagery at least. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So how many tiles do you think you can, you know, build? Like, could you do a tile or 2 or 3 a day based on what they're doing, or you don't do it that way? That's because I'm not familiar with the orthophoric speed.
Yeah, I was trying to do a bunch of tiles, but I don't know if I can even do a tile. I haven't really tried the last couple weeks since I went to Iceland, but before I went to Iceland, I was having major troubles. But before that, I was having like no trouble at all for quite a while. So
Yeah, so that's what I noticed too. I was getting 4 tiles a day for me, and then at one point it didn't bother me, so I was like, oh, cool. It was even more, and then once again it's like, nope, sorry. So anyway, here we are in our lovely Baron. Oh, you know what I should do? I found a page. If you want, I can read you off some numbers. I mean, you have the numbers and the references for this airplane, but I knew I had a page. Hold on, let me grab it. I printed it out. I'll email it to you. It was from a POH that had some other, like a best rate of climb, or I think it had like an approach speed. I've been using this. All right. All right, so it's according to this page. I'm just curious if it's the same. I'm sure it's a little different, but yeah. So some of the key numbers mentioned in the checklist are the same, except it gives you landing and approach speed with flaps down 30 degrees are recommending 95 knots. So I'll probably use that like inside the outer marker, or on my way down to the runway. And then that's one of the key numbers I was looking at. It says rotate at 85 knots. And best rate of climb is 105, which is there, VY. And cruise climb is 136. So those are numbers that were not given to us by the documentation of this airplane, but I managed to find elsewhere. So anyway, for those that are interested, you can send me a PM. I'll send you this. It's like an image of page 4-3 of the Beechcraft Baron 58. So if you like to fly by the numbers.
all right, cool.
Also, a recommendation I found that works for me, for everybody. Recommendation for anybody flying with some sort of, obviously the airplane is going to vary nose to nose, but when you're looking out over that windscreen in simulation, I think one of the challenges aspects compared to real life flying is that if you're landing and let's say the nose starts to get in your way, you very easily can look out the side and see like a peripheral visual cues. So what I found helps in simulation in general, and a consistent seat point for anybody flying real world would probably agree with this, is very important. Consistency on your seating, right? So if you're kind of down here and looking up like that, what happens is when you're in the flare, if you're in a good flare, you can lose sight of the runway out in front of you, and now you're sitting there sort of pitching and trying to feel out like, okay, when's this thing going to hit the ground finally? So what I find that works for me is if I put my eye point so I can just start to see the cowling. This won't work on an airliner because they fall off very steeply, but if you put it like right about somewhere in that range, so you can see some of that cowling. And then you could use your F and R key. R rotates your head up, F down. Then you can sort of like adjust your view so you can still see your instrumentation. So like I have this one, whoops, set like that's my default. So I personally find that that helps me a lot in my flare and, you know, keeping sight of the runway while landing in the simulator. Anyway, just some advice if you guys want it. Alright, now we can get the airplane going. So, I have a single throttle, which moves these two, so that's kind of an issue. So, what I started doing was using the mouse. I already have enough fuel, I checked that. We're good to go and everything, so let's go ahead and do our battery and alternator. Rep sounds. Okay, fuel quantities. Actually, I don't have enough fuel. Thought I did. Let's just put that in. Let's go. I think it does up to 96 in each. Okay, we're good. Alright. Cool. Let's check is good. Let's see, hand crank, I have no idea where that is. Make sure, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to pull, well actually I can leave that there. Okay, so I'm going to give that my own little hand action there. We're doing oops, wrong way. Alright, we have a running engine.
Awesome. Let's see. Have you already called up PilotEdge or?
Negative. Whoa! There we go. Didn't want that to happen, but it did. So usually that works in avoiding that, but alright, no problem. Alright, so we're running. And let's go down over here. Yeah. Yeah, lumber. Alright, so we are looking at, what's the ground frequency?
It's 121.6.
Thank you, sir.
John Wayne Ground, Legacy 552, Lima, West ramp at
21.6.
That was a nice filter he's got.
Yeah, absolutely. Do those filters work where you can set it up that it only happens when you transmit, but like if you're talking on TeamSpeak it sounds normal? I wonder.
Yeah, you can do that using virtual audio cable, like to split the audio.
Legacy 552 Lima taxi 20 right at Kilo via Bravo.
That's why it becomes a maze of virtual audio cables, because you end up wanting to do all these complicated things.
Getting sophisticated. Put that right there. Okay, so we have tower there. We'll get did you call in? We're just gonna do like flight following out of here, right?
No, I haven't called in. I figured we could just do a flight of 2 and you can call in.
Okay, we'll do that. All right. Sounds good. The IXEG is a rarity? What do you mean, Chevy, like as far as streaming goes?
Las Vegas Tower, Delta 343, request frequency change to departure.
Delta 343, contact departure.
Over to departure, Delta 343.
So I found that a while ago.
Sky clear below 2000. Temperature 14. 2.9 error. Altimeter 3014. Visual approach runway 2529 error, in use. Departing runway 2529 error. Read back all runway assignments, and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have India.
India.
San Luis County Regional Information India.
Yeah. We'll get it done. Let's see, we got 3013, 3308. It's definitely 29er, right? And 29er, that is, not 29er right or left, but 3013. Information India. Okay, let's get and set our pressure. Yeah, I bought the 757. I just don't have it. I haven't worked through it yet. I also would like to get into that rotate MD-80. They did an update recently, so I downloaded that.
Yeah, supposedly it's better.
Yeah. So, all right. Let me key down.
Number 6, 908 Juliet, contact SoCal approach 134.2.
Should get into a position where I can type the
Over to
information.
circle approach 134.2 for Cessna 698 Juliet. Good night.
Good night.
Hold on, stand by.
San Luis Tower, Cessna 3181 X-ray, about 10 miles southeast with India, full stop.
Number 3181 X-ray, San Luis Tower, good evening, ident.
Ident for 3181 X-ray.
We'll wait for that ident to go through. So I'm planning like 5,500.
Number 3181 X-ray, no ident observed. Make straight in runway 29 or report 3 mile final.
Straight in for 29, we're 3 mile final, 3181 X-ray.
John Wayne Tower, Legacy 552 Lima, holding short 20 right at Kilo patterns.
Legacy 552 Lima, John Wayne Tower, roger, right, close traffic approved. Runway 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff, report midfield downwind each time.
Legacy 552 Lima, clear for takeoff on my 20 right, report midfield, right traffic.
San Luis ground, Baron 576 Tango Bravo. We're going to be a flight of 2 today, requesting flight following to John Wayne.
Number 576 Tango Bravo. San Luis ground, roger. Departure frequency 120.55, squawk 7132.
7132. Departure 120.55, squawk 7132, Baron 576 Tango Bravo.
Baron 576 Tango Bravo, read back correct.
Alright, so we got to remember, J-Snap, that you're going to be 1200 standby.
Tower, Cessna November 137.
No altitude encoding for you.
0 right, ready for departure.
Cessna 1337 Zulu Bakersfield Tower, good evening. Right downwind departure approved. Runway 30 right, clear for takeoff. Wind 200 at 4.
Ground 30 right, clear for takeoff. Downwind right downwind departure approved for November 137 Zulu.
Las Vegas Tower, November 401, Tango Sierra is with you on the
7132.
visual 25 left. turning about an 8-mile final.
I like this push button
401 Tango Sierra, Las Vegas
transponder.
Tower, good evening, to wind this calm,
Whoops.
runway 25 left, clear to land.
25 left, clear to land, 401 Tango Sierra.
And then altitude is on. We're good there. Okay, how you doing, Jason? You ready to taxi out, or?
Ready to go.
Okay. So, put that there, and that there. And Information India, I believe it was. We're by the tower. San Luis ground. Baron 576 Tango Bravo flight of 2. Ready to taxi with Information India. We're over by the tower.
Number 576 Tango Bravo, San Luis ground, runway 29er, taxi via Alpha.
29er via Alpha, 576 Tango Bravo. Alright.
John Wayne Tower, Legacy 552, Lima
Taxi.
midfield.
These were on, I guess.
Legacy 552 Lima, thanks. Runway 20 right,
Beacons
cleared for the
on.
option. Calm.
Okay, strobe didn't have to be on now.
Legacy 52 Lima, clear the option, runway 20 right.
And we gotta make a left out of here, right? Yeah, we're going that way. Alright, cool. Seeing taxis pretty fast on the recommended 900 to 1,000 RPMs. I guess that makes sense, right? We have 2 engines pulling us instead of 1. We got an airplane on approach. I think that's that guy that called in earlier. Alright, so while that's happening, it didn't give us any initial altitude. That. It's gonna be probably about 1,800 feet per minute.
Number 1337 Zulu, turn your transponder on, please, then contact departure 118.8.
I'm psyched about the eyebrow windows.
3-mile final, 290.
Transponder on for November 127 Zulu, apologies, and contact 118.8.
I like a girl with big eyebrows, if we're talking about an airplane, that is.
Number 3181 X-ray, thanks, runway 29er, clear to land. Wind 320 at 9er.
Clear line 29, 3181 X-ray, thanks.
There's JSNAP. There's our traffic. Right, there it is. We're gonna watch this airplane land. Let's go to tower. I'm over to tower, JSNAP.
Yep.
So
124.
I'm gonna request a left crosswind actually, out over the water. Hey Valdudes, what's going on? Thank you, sir, for the hosts. I guess my host alerts don't work.
Santa Maria Tower, good evening. Belfro 07 Charlie Victor in San Luis Charlie at 15 miles west inbound to land. We have Sierra.
Let's hope not, Chevy.
Charlie Victor, India November Charlie, Santa Maria Tower, good evening. Are you going to land on the runway or on the ramp?
On the runway.
Charlie Victor, India November Charlie, roger. Enter a right downwind runway 30 and report midfield.
Right downwind 30 will report to midfield. Charlie Victor in San Luis Charlie.
Las Vegas Tower, 41 Tango Sierra is clear the runway on Alpha 7. Alpha 5, sorry.
401 Tango Sierra, roger. Cross runway 25 right at Alpha 5. Where are you parking?
25 right, Alpha 5, and we're looking to go to signature 1 Tango Sierra.
1 Tango Sierra, roger. Cross runway 25 right at Alpha 5. Turn left on Bravo, hold short, runway 1 right.
Alright, 25 right, cross 25 right at Alpha 5, then left on Bravo, and then hold short 1 right, 1 Tango Sierra.
San Luis Tower, Baron 5716 Bravo flight, holding short 29er, ready for departure.
576 Tango Bravo, roger, hold short, traffic short, final.
Holding short for traffic, 5716 Bravo.
Giant Tower, Legacy 52 Lima, midfield.
Just generating some
52 Lima,
gratuitous
runway
radio
20
traffic.
right, cleared for the option.
Exactly.
Legacy 52 Lima, cleared the option, runway 20 right.
San Francisco clearance, Southwest 412 clearance to
Trying to get some camera work
San
here.
Diego with Romeo.
Southwest 412, roger,
Hoping
on
to make
request,
anybody
standby.
too dizzy.
576 Tango Bravo, runway 29er, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 576 Tango Bravo.
Southwest 412, clear to the Lemberg Airport offshore, 1 departure, Mickey transition, then as filed, climb via sit, except maintain 5,000. Squawk 1741.
Southwest 412 here to Limburg by offshore 1 Yankee transition. Climb by the sit, except 5,000, 5741.
Southwest 412, it's 1741 for the transponder.
Looking for
I'm just going to roll up a little bit so you can pull up
Negative
behind.
1741.
1741. Yes, Southwest 412.
Southwest 412, thanks for that, correct.
Alright, I'm ready to go.
576 Tango Bravo, on course approved, runway 29er cleared for takeoff. The wind 320 at 9er.
Clear for takeoff, 576 Tango Bravo flight, on course approved. Alright, so let me just
318 X-ray off right on
taxi.
Foxtrot.
What else do we need? Strobes are on, we're good.
381 X-ray, roger, Foxtrot Alpha to the ramp, this frequency, we'll see you later.
Foxtrot Alpha with you.
Alright,
to the ramp.
I'm
Thank you.
applying takeoff
318
power
X-ray.
here. Oh wait, let me bring this sound down for you. Oh, I'll just deal with that after we get in the air. Positive rate cruise coming up.
.56 Tango Bravo, contact departure.
We're good departure, 576 Tango Bravo. I'm going to be in a left turn right now to heading of 210 JSAM.
Okay, 210.
Santa Barbara departure, Baron 5716 Bravo flight 1900 for 5500.
576 Tango Bravo flight, Santa Barbara departure radar contact, altimeter 2, correction 3014.
3014, 5716 Bravo flight. Hey Virus City, what's going on? Sorry I've been on the chat, although it looks pretty quiet so far. So we're following this highway that's going out over the water. We're going to make a left essentially on the shoreline. And let's go down to 25. Actually, it's full power still on the climb and 2500 according to the POH. Love those prop sounds.
Roger.
So here's the road that we're interested in. It's, again, just blocking the view of the road, but it's over there, trust me. Let's decrease that descent rate a touch. And I'm going to begin a turn JSNAP to 120 approximately.
Dallas 5739,
Yeah, there it
contact
is.
Las Vegas approach 125.9er.
Oh, there he is down there. I'm up at, I'm up pretty high above you, J-Snap. How you making out?
I'm doing okay. I'm just struggling to get this prop sync to work.
Oh, okay. I'm leveling out, and the airplane's going to accelerate, so you'll probably start to see me above you. So I'm on 120 right on the shoreline at 5,500.
Dallas 5739, Las Vegas approach. Good
Yeah, I have
afternoon.
you in
Send me
sight.
the Cape Epic
All right,
arrival.
great.
Las Vegas altimeter 3013.
So, yeah, here's J-Snap down below us. And we're going that way.
So it says you need to get the RPM difference below 25. Is that really true? Out of like 1,500, you have to be within 25?
Say that again?
So
Whoa.
when I try to turn on the prop sync, it says you should manually reduce the RPMs below 25, or the RPM difference below 25 before enabling the automatic prop sync.
Oh, between the two RPMs. Yeah, so each one of those notches are worth 100. So as long as you are, less than an estimate of a quarter of an increment, which probably in real life this gauge is a fairly decent size that you could estimate that. I just zoomed in on it. It's of course going to be on delay. So I'm assuming they mean by, like, let's say, I have it set because I only have one throttle, so it's synced automatically, but you would get those two needles roughly on within 25 RPMs of each other. I'm guessing that's what that means. Ernie the cat, what's going on? How are you tonight? Hey, Tatterin, how you doing? No, I run 4K, Garrett. But I get the horsepower. It runs a little, runs pretty well. So yeah, 4K. Doing 60 frames a second. That'd be interesting though. I never tried that, but trying the upscaling. Since it's a double scale, everything should be proportionate. I'm gonna begin a right turn in another couple miles, J-Snap. It's pretty hazy out.
All right, you leveled at what altitude?
I'm at 5,500, currently heading 112 approximately. Just shy of. Hey, Hangar 52. Show, yes, it does. Hourly fuel. So you get your fuel flow here, gallons per hour. So looks like we're doing about 17 and a half. I think I saw another source in the EGT. No. Oh, down here, yes, this digital gauge. So this is showing 18. Showing 17 and a half. Bear with me because I'm still learning this myself, so. But I'm willing to learn from you guys, so if anybody has input. I've turned to the right about 10 degrees to follow this road. Can you see me, or I'm cruising
I
at
lost
about?
you in the haze.
Oh, I'm about 170, facing 130. But let me pull my power back for now. I'll go to 20 inches. And I think I see you. Hold on. And then, of course, there's always that PilotEdge map. But so you're already at 120. Are you on 120, JSnap?
On frequency 120?
No, heading.
Heading 120, yeah.
Alright, so then you're like, that's going to put me at your about 10 o'clock. If you want to continue back like 100, you're kind of intercept behind me, unless you see me, because it looks like you're going over
Just
the air.
the road here.
Okay. And I'm going to turn again to a heading of about 150. I'm basically going to fly east of whatchamacallit, Santa Maria. Your heading looks like you're going to go right over Santa Maria, so that's good because then you'll kind of cut the corner and get closer to me.
Tower 5739.
See, I'm turning to a heading of right now 160.
135.0.
So we're following this road down here, and then we're going to make a left.
135.
It'll be interesting to see if the visibility changes. You know, once we pass another airport or two. It did call VFR earlier, so hopefully it's the case the whole way there. It looks like it looks like the ceiling clears as we go along. Yeah, that's for sure, Hangar 52. Alrighty, I'm liking it so far. I haven't flown the regular Baron in so long. I should have got a bunch of flights in it before jumping in this, just so I could appreciate the difference better. I might do that though, because I still have the original. Like, I usually just whenever I get the rep for an airplane, I just duplicate it.
Las Vegas approach.
So I have one of each.
9 o'clock and about 4.5 miles. Report when you have it in sight. Dallas 5739, clear visual approach, runway 25 left.
So we're making this left in a moment to follow that road down that way. When it's really clear out, I mean, the scenery out here is really nice anyway, but it's even...
1337.
Santa Maria. It's a part of the I-10 exam. Alright, I'm going to turn to a heading about 130, J-Snap. Sound good?
Alright, 130.
We have traffic straight ahead coming at us. They're below us, though. Hey, Hangar. Oh, taking off? Alright, man. We'll see you later. How are you doing Bravo transitions? Do you want to do one? Well, we'll do it anyway, I guess, together since we're a flight. But I don't know how you feel about it.
Sure, we can do it.
Okay. Do you see me yet? I see you back there. But I think your forward-facing lights are brighter than mine. What's your indicated?
About 145.
Oh, really? Do you have flaps down or a gear down? What's your power setting?
Back, maybe I should push it here to catch up.
Ooh, nice visibility change. Looks better for now. Yeah, give it like 24 inches and 2400 RPMs. Should catch right up. I'm at 21 and 2400 RPMs, and I'm doing 155. Hey, Trucker Man. This is the Carenado B58. It's the Beechcraft B58, Beechcraft Baron. And it's with the Reality Expansion Pack modification with Simcoders. This is TK421 modification. I don't know if anybody knows what that movie reference is. I'm always making movie references. And there's J-Snap back there.
I confess I don't know.
Anybody else? TK421 modification. Damn, that looks nice, that scenery. Yeah, did the visibility change kick in for you yet?
Yes.
Nice. So what did you discover issue-wise on the Smart Co-Pilot you were mentioning? I don't know if you want to discuss that on stream or not, but.
Oh, well, it's probably pretty boring, but just it was like massively fighting with setting the speed when the FMC was controlling it, and so auxiliary part of my plugin to control that or something when the FMC is not enabled, sync it, and when it is enabled on the planes, just let each plane control it.
Okay. I'm turning to a 110, by the way, just for now. 100. I was outside looking, and I kind of missed the road I was following. Were you able to... Val Dudes, very interesting that you mentioned that.
Connect Las Vegas Tower, 119.9.
Because TK421 was mentioned in 2 movies, and that was one of them. TK421, why aren't you at your post? Right? That's the one. But the other one...
Good catch.
Yes. I'll give a little bit more of the... I'm going to make a hard right here. I'm going to turn to a 180. The other one is... I don't know the full dialogue, but he's basically like... What you need is TK421 modification. He's talking about this modification. He's like, it's going to give you that extra bass. You need that extra bass. That should give it away for some people. Not Spaceballs. I don't know though.
Spinal Tap?
Nope. A little more, little of, I'm 175. A little bit newer of a movie. I guess it was definitely the 2000s. I think it was before 2010 though. So we're gonna make a left. We're gonna fly north of the mountains. Well, it's up to you, Jason. What do you want to do? I was thinking about flying north of the mountains of. Excuse me. I can't remember names of airports sometimes. Santa Barbara. We're gonna fly by GPB's Santa Ynez. Unless you want to fly right over Santa Barbara and look at that. What do you want to do?
It's your stream. I don't care. All that sounds good. We're just flying around. I'm following your wingman.
All right, so we'll enjoy the flying right over the mountains there then. So in that case, I'm gonna make a left to heading of about let's try 090. So all these turns make flybys fun. Boogie Nights, you got it. Boogie Nights. There you go, Boogie Nights, yes. Oh, cool, you're catching up. I'm heading 090 right now.
Okay, 090.
So here is Santa Ynez. In fact, let's see if airport view will get us down there. Yes, here we are, Santa Ynez. Let's free ourselves. We're down here in the toy box hangar. This is another one of Greg's fantastic airports. Small airport. A lot of detail in it, though. Let's come around this way. I've shown this one off before. There's a whole lot of private hangars here. But apparently, I don't know if Greg's still with us, but oh yeah, there he is. So you, this was Hunt Special's dad's thing or something like that, right? It was a reference related to that, I think, Greg. If I have that right, if you want to share, if that's private, don't worry about it. But anyway, nice ortho. Usual fine work blending the airport in with the surrounding scenery. All these custom trees placed around here. So, good stuff. Hey Steve, what's going on? Oh, okay, I see J-Snap. You see me now?
Thought I did, but not totally sure.
So I'm higher than you? What's your altitude?
Yeah, I'm down about 4,500.
Alright, I'm at 5,500 and I'm still heading 090. There's another airplane lower looking like it's heading to Santa Ynez, so don't follow that guy. Hey, Famulus. What the fuck is that about, dude? See you later, Kentucky Fried Loser. I just got rid of him, Steve. I don't even know what the hell that was about. All I know is it didn't read nice.
Issue warnings for that.
Yeah. No, I appreciate, you know.
Banhammer.
Yeah. Yeah. See ya. I just looked down and I was like, what the hell am I seeing on my stream there? Hey, Nikki. What time is it? Yep, it's about 10:30. Dogs are showing up. Gotta love these mountains.
Where'd you fly, Steve?
Sure is quiet on PilotEdge at the moment, huh?
Must be Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, people are probably already getting ready to travel or whatever. Hey, Disgraced, how's it going? Disgraced, you flew this airplane a lot in X-Plane. You got the Reality Expansion Pack now available for it. Oh wow, Steve. Nice. How many hours? Hey Ben Flight, how's it going? Thank you, sir, for following. Yeah, no problem, Disgrace. Good to see you. We got J-Snap moving in on our 6 here. You see me okay?
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's actually kind of remarkably hard to maintain track of you in the haze. It's cool.
Oh, nice. It looks cool. I'm watching you kind of rotating the camera. I'm now at your, I guess, what, 2 o'clock?
Oh, do I have the wrong target? Did you turn over to Santa Barbara?
Nope. I don't think so. But you're, unless I'm tracking the wrong airplane. But I'm right now at about your 3 o'clock, almost same altitude, maybe a little bit lower. What's your altitude?
5,500.
Okay. You see me or no? You see me on this on my stream? Do you see you on my stream behind? I don't know if that helps.
Yeah, I do, huh?
Oh wow, that was cool. Look at that other guy going the other way. That's awesome. That is you, right? Or do you think I'm tracking somebody else? Yeah, because I don't see anybody behind me. I'm going to turn to my heading about 080. Just sort of stay in this valley of mountains over here. No, Tatterin, it's just a stock X-Plane camera. I gotta get that though. I guess I'm just gonna wait until 11 is released. Excuse me. Just to make sure that all that stuff works before buying it.
701 Mike Tango, SoCal departure, radar contact, altimeter 3011.
Some traffic up there.
Number 701 Mike Tango, the tower probably wouldn't have sent you to me if you didn't, if you weren't on flight following. He'll tell me if you're on flight following, so I got you. Or 332 Papa Sierra, I heard you the first time, just talking to the airplane. Go ahead with your request.
Alright, so we're gonna shoot like up over the left side of that peak. Or the, yeah, left side, right up there.
332 Papa Sierra, roger, squawk 3446.
Alright, it looks like you got me.
You have a little lake just off your left wing there?
Yes, sir. Nice.
Or 332
I guess I never
Papa
realized how
Sierra
delayed
radar
the
contact,
PilotEdge map is.
40 miles north of the chapter VOR.
Hold on, sorry, I couldn't hear you. What were you
Cleared
saying?
to the
Didn't
Long
realize.
Beach Airport
Oh wait, never
via
mind.
direct
He's
Fillmore,
still talking.
Tandy 4 arrival. And contact LA Center on 125.27.
So what you're saying, you didn't realize what?
How delayed the PilotEdge map is.
Oh yeah, yeah. It seems like
332
it's about
Papa
what
Sierra
every
back is
5 to 10 second it refreshes about.
Yeah, and then I think it's actually further behind than that, but...
Alright, let's check the chart. Hopefully the sim doesn't crash while I do that. I'm trying to minimize it, at least for this flight. So... we are currently...
576 Tango Bravo contact, Point Magoo approach, 124.7.
Point Magoo, 124.7, 576 Tango Bravo. So yeah, we're basically coming up right along here. Alright, I'm switching over to 124.7. After I actually switch frequency. Point Magoo approach, Baron 576 Tango Bravo flight, 5,500.
332 Papa Sierra LA Center, good afternoon. Across Murma, had to maintain 14,000. John Wayne altimeter 3011. .576 Tango Bravo flight, Point Magoo approach, Camarillo altimeter 3012.
3012, 576 Tango Bravo. Pretty close to that already.
701 Mike Tango, verify final destination is Santa Barbara and...
Jason, you see that lake off to our right, about 2 o'clock approaching 3 o'clock?
Okay.
I'm going to swing around that, essentially. And go a little further, and I'm going to make the right. It's like
Mike Tango,
river and a
thank
road
you,
following
and,
down that way. I'll let you know when I
sure,
turn.
The VFR flight plans that you file, technically we don't see those since ATC doesn't get quote-unquote VFR flight plans in the real world.
That is going to be about 160 or so.
One Mike Tango, roger. In the future, we don't need all that information. Just expect that approach or center might ask you what your altitude is going to be or where your destination is. So that's why I'm just letting you know that you can expect those questions because we don't get all the information about your flight plan.
Gaming, you'll be able to get by with a lot of the stuff just fine, though. Might not match perfect. I think, though, like for Navigraph, if you're only doing the data updates, no charts, it's $25 a year.
So those
I'm gonna make a turn to
level
165.
190.
Sound good, Jason?
Sounds good.
Yeah. Well, you got the, what, 767? And you're thinking about the IXEG. So once you have those airplanes, you know, see how they work. If you plug in procedures that consistently seem to work for you anyway with the kind of flying you do, then don't bother updating it. You know, you might, let's say you look up a chart and it says the let me think of an example. There was one that just changed. Offshore 9 was the was a departure out of San Francisco. It just changed to Offshore 1. It reset. So if you were to look it up in your 75 or 767, whichever one you have, it might even say something like Offshore 7. But it will probably still follow the general path. So I think the only time you'd have a hard time is maybe flying in PilotEdge or some of the other services. And even then, you know, I think they understand that you might have some outdated information. They'll just handle you differently. The only place it would really affect you is in real life, in which case it would be illegal. You'd have to get an actual fully red clearance to compensate. Alright, cool. You're just like a little bit below me. I guess you probably see me, right?
Yeah, I got you now. Good.
So we're coming out at Ventura. Ventura, I guess, is considered a city, right? Or a town, or a small city.
Yeah, I think it's a city.
Have you ever been there?
Yeah. Haven't really made a careful study of it, but I've been there.
Yeah, it's funny
because
because
ask them if they're a city or a town.
Yeah. We're taking a poll for the purposes of X-Plane, Twitch, and PilotEdge. Are you a city or a town?
For the purposes of online flight simulation, would you consider yourself a city or a town?
Yes. We're going to send like a giant survey to all PilotEdge cities. Yeah, it's funny because I'll look, like the other day, it was a good example, right? I was like, oh, let's fly out to Fresno, and so I'm like, cool, let's check it out. You've heard, I've heard of Fresno on TV many times, living on the East Coast, and it's in California, and then somebody types in, yeah, that's the last place I'd want to go visit. Somebody from California, like you don't know the area, so it's like you don't know any better. Like if I picked a spot on a map to go visit, and I flew in and nobody told me that, I get off the plane and be like, oh no, did I really want to visit?
Their only big selling point is they're near-ish to Yosemite.
Ah,
so
okay.
412 NorCal departure.
They're
Before I
not-
send you over to
they're
the
not
center,
that
just a
near.
quick note on your departure procedure there. After SEPT intersection, you should be a direct left turn heading 203 to intercept that radial off of Point Reyes. You were kind of wobbling around over there. Southwest 412, Contact Oakland Center 133.7.
Wobbling was not in the chart. Alright, so you turned down the coast?
Oh, right now I am still facing 170, approaching the coast, yes. I'm going to now make a turn to approximately Let's make that 100. So now I'm following this highway. It's going to take us through. I'm basically heading over Camarillo.
Southwest 412 open center, climb, maintain for level 350.
Make that like 120. Oh yeah, you're right nearby. Nice. Hey, Marlos. You landing in the wrong hood, homie. Val dudes. Yeah, I agree, Steve. Nice. I just heard your engine, your props. That's awesome. How much do they charge for those sound packs for the airliners that people upgrade to? Have you done any of those?
Yeah, they're like $10 or so, I think.
I mean, it's.
I definitely think they're worth it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm noticing the sounds on this are definitely improved. And so if you think about it, if you paid $10 for a sound pack for this airplane, and then another $10 to have all this other improvements made, to me it's worth it. Easy for me to say. I mean, I bought it with a John Fly prize, so much thanks to John Fly, of course. KFC. I just banned that guy for.
Yeah, you just banned him, and now you gotta be like Trump. You gotta denounce him, because he's supporting you.
Exactly. Can I take somebody and like have them not follow? I don't know. Here we are crossing Camarillo. Camarillo is, I think, flight number 2 or 3. Yeah, number 2 on the alphabet challenge, actually.
701 Mike Tango, that is approved.
What's your cruising speed right now?
Still doing 155.
And remember, 701 Mike Tango, you're going to be headed north towards Palmdale and then west? Or are you heading towards Paradise and then west through the Riverside, Ontario area?
Alright, so we're basically following this road and up that way.
701 Mike Tango SoCal approach. Are you headed north near Palmdale or south through Ontario?
So I'm going to give a little brief of the Bravo transition. And we're going to do the coastal route. Makes sense because we're already at 5,500, which is what the coastal route requires.
701 Mike Tango, thank you. Contact LA Center 126.35.
So we're crossing Camarillo Airport. We just passed it. We're following this road down. And then let's say about here. Plan that. Let's put this on the VOR. Right there. And let's go ahead and put this right on that, right about, like, I guess around this area. So before we get to Van Nuys, we're going to need to get onto basically the 333 radial going inbound. into Los Angeles. So it's 113.6. So I'm going to go ahead and put that into my radio.
701 Mike Tango LA Center.
113.6.
Roger.
113.6 rather. Okay. And then I want to go inbound on the 333, which is super easy to do on an HSI. I'm sorry, 323, which is 143 inbound. Okay, cool. Got to make a left here. I'm turning to a heading of 070 JSNAP, okay? Oh, okay, let's see where he ends up. So I'm at your, yeah, about your 10 o'clock, a little higher.
Does give me a new respect for the Blue Angels' ability to fly closing VFR.
Yeah, for sure.
How do they actually even do that safely? It's amazing.
Yeah. Well, you know what I used to do when I did like formation? Online, the mistake I used to make is, let's say a person was off at my 10 o'clock, maybe like
Charlie,
a half mile away.
Departure, radar contact.
Let's say we're same altitude. I'd make the mistake of turning and pointing my nose right at their tail. But that problem is that would put me, at like a 45-degree intercept. So the key thing is I would just turn left about 10 degrees from what I was currently heading.
Less than half a mile northbound VFR aircraft, altitude Kates 2,900.
Oh, you're perfectly right below me. Check that out. There he is. If you back off your power by like an inch or two, you're like perfectly below me.
22 Papa Charlie, you can start your southbound turn to the shoreline, please. Say request.
That was weird. You were like, definitely in front of me, and then all of a sudden you were gone, and then it said, you said I was right below you.
Yeah.
Or 22 Papa Charlie, Roger. Flight.
Could be a little bit of rubber banding. I'm not sure.
Respect that.
Unless you want to lead the way through the Bravo, then I could try to follow up on you. If that's easier.
No, that's okay.
576 Tango Bravo, Connect. SoCal approach 134.2. Good day.
SoCal approach 134.2, 576 Tango Bravo. Thanks. Okay, 134.2, and I'm going to contact them and request the Bravo transition. SoCal approach, Baron 576 Tango Bravo, flight 5,500, and we're requesting the coastal route Bravo transition through Los Angeles.
576 Tango Bravo, SoCal approach, Burbank, altimeter 3011, advise established in Los Angeles 323 radial.
We'll advise established on the 323 radial Los Angeles, 576 Tango Bravo flight.
Number 22 Papa Charlie, altitude approach terminate.
You have your radio already set up there, JSAP?
Yes, I do.
Awesome.
22 Papa Charlie, Roger. You want alternate missed approach instruction?
What's your altimeter setting? I never looked it up.
I'm on like 30.1 It's a little bit past the 0.1. I estimated 0.12 around there.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah. I'm gonna zoom in on it, so you'll see it on delay.
I'm sure it's close enough.
Yeah. The challenge with 3D instruments is that when you look down at an angle, it's, you know, a little different.
Parallax,
So,
yeah.
Yes. Whereas, like the nice thing on the Bonanza, it's a digital readout, so you can't get it wrong due to parallax.
Number 22 Pop Charlie, advise ready, copy.
And then once we cross,
Number 22 Pop Charlie,
once we
roger,
cross
after
the VOR,
each
we'll be going
approach,
outbound
fly
on the
runway heading
123
to
radio.
1,500. And then a left turn heading 200 and return to this frequency.
I see Van Nuys out there. I think we'll get on that radio before we get to Van Nuys.
Number 22 Pop Charlie, proceed. Direct seal beach practice VOR runway 30 approach is approved. No separation services provided. Report inbound on the procedure turn.
I really look forward to the PilotEdge expansion, and then I think LAX will become a lot more routes. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I think so too. Absolutely. Hangar 52. What's up, Hangar? Do I ever use X-Plane?
That's
Yeah.
like a riddle or something.
Yeah, this is
Or does it
X-Plane.
use you?
Yeah, right? Yeah, this is X-Plane, Hangar. I don't know if you were serious with the question, but absolutely. I just stream under the title Microsoft Flight Simulator. Just spread the gospel of X-Plane. What's the matter, dogs? I hope they can relax until I get through the Bravo. It's a hell of a time to have to take a pee, Arnold.
You have to train them. The word bravo is another word for sit.
Yes. Alright, my CDI is now active, so I will be initiating a turn soon. LAX is out there. Oh, that's cool. No problem, Hanger. Yeah. Yeah, this is X-Plane. You're looking at some photo scenery. Carenado Baron 58. But they do have this airplane available for FSX as well, so you might have seen this airplane on both platforms. Oh, I gotta make my turn. Alright, I'm turning to about 150 because I might overshoot this radial a touch. SoCal approach, Bonanza 5716 and Bravo, established on a 323 radial for the coastal route 5500.
576 Tango Bravo, SoCal approach, cleared through Bravo airspace via the coastal route.
Clear through Bravo via coastal route 576 Tango Bravo flight.
Yeah. 701 Mike Tango, contact Joshua approach 126.1.
It's 143 inbound, right?
Yes, correct.
Contact LA Center 135.5. .701 Mike Tango Joshua approach Palmdale altimeter 3015. .322 Bob Sierra LA Center, good afternoon. Burbank altimeter 3011.
I don't even see you.
KLAS seems to be off course. I'm way off to your 2 o'clock maybe?
Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, well, if you...
What's the... It's 113.6?
113.6. 143 on the course. Although I am a little bit to the left of course. I don't have it perfectly centered. Let me fix that. You might be on course better than I am. Although you look like... Oh, you should be up at 5,500. What's your altitude?
Yeah, I stopped looking at my altitude and
Oh, boy.
on autopilot, so... Alright, here we go. Climbing.
Alright, start climbing. I see you climbing. Nice. That looks cool. Yeah, they are, but yeah, you're right. It doesn't seem like they're showing. Alright, got the landing lights here. I got my strobes on. I mean, they do look. They are on the model, but because we're in X-plane, we're not seeing the PilotEdge model lights, which are a little bit more obvious. There he is. I'm on autopilot right now, Tatterin.
Cheat.
Uh-oh, I'm being challenged. Haha. I think I hand flew my V3 though. Ah, nice. Yeah, you just stay where you are. You're in front of me, but don't bother trying to fix it now. Once you get the to from flip, just I'm sorry, you probably know this, but we're gonna turn to 1, 2, 3 radial. We're of course 1, 2, 3 outbound.
Yep.
I'm loving it, Steve. So far, it's really cool. It hasn't bit me in the butt yet. In other words, I haven't screwed it up just yet, but 4 miles to the VOR.
You actually want to beat the flip, right? By just looking at the DME?
Say again?
You probably want to actually beat the flip by looking at the DME, right? Otherwise you'll fly...
Yeah, I mean, you'll fly through it, so you're anticipating a turn right over it. So the nice thing with DME is that since it's slant range speed, if you want to call it that, along with the slant range distance, like I'm starting to see the DME slowing down even though I'm not changing speed, and once that thing hits 0, you're right over it. So I usually begin my turn at like when it says 20 knots. If it's a small turn. If it's a big turn, I might do it. I mean, it's all relative, you know, the speeds I'm flying at, I use that as a gauge.
Papa Charlie, contact Long
Well,
Beach
this might
Tower.
not even get down to 20 knots. I see you turning, nice.
576 Tango Bravo, connect SoCal approach 134.9.
134.9 or 576 Tango Bravo. Turn the right to intercept that a little bit better. Circle approach, 576 Tango Bravo, flight 5,500 coastal route.
Five 7-6 Tango Bravo, circle approach. LA altimeter 301.
30015716 Tango Bravo.
3011.
30115716 Tango Bravo, thanks.
Southwest 412, Connect Open Center 133.7.
How is the nav drifting? I don't know.
Southwest
man.
412,
I don't
correct.
think
You're
I'm
on 133.7. Contact LA Center 133.55.
That's slaved. I don't even know if it's an option for us. It is an option in the Bonanza.
Southwest 412, LA Center, good evening. Descent.
Just make sure. Okay. Yeah,
Correction,
right.
cross Los Angeles VOR to maintain flight level 250. Correction, 240.
Alright, so we are coming now outbound on a 123 radial. They're probably going to hand us or let us go right around the coastline or just before it, I'm guessing. And then, I'll tell you what we'll do, Jason, just to give ourselves some room for error if we need to. We'll continue down the shoreline and past John Wayne at 5,500, so we'll stay out of their airspace in the meantime. And then maybe over Dana Point, we'll begin to turn to like the north around there. Does that sound good? And then we'll start talking to them and tell them we want to land there. Does that work?
Works for me.
All right. Yes, Ernie, absolutely. Yep. Uh-oh. You hear the dog barking? I thought maybe they forgot about going out tonight, but no such luck. Hey, Nikki. Good girl. Give me a few minutes. Yeah, so you got to figure out, right? We're nautical miles. So it should read waypoint 0 at 6,076 feet. AGL, right? Of course, if you're up at 35,000 feet, then you're looking at like 6 miles. So that speed thing helps a little bit in addition to the slant range DME. Nikki, hang out. Uh-oh, I violated an FAR. Actually, I remained clear of clouds, so that is technically okay in a Bravo airspace. Yeah, we could land at Long Beach if we chose to. There it is, right there. We're actually heading out to John Wayne, which is at this time
576 Tango Bravo, leaving Bravo airspace southbound, Connect SoCal approach 128.1.
128.1, 576 Tango Bravo, thanks. 128.1.
Papa Charlie is Mr. Approach, Shadow 1000.
Alright, I'm going to turn...
Left turn 200.
Yeah, I'm basically following you, Jason, up at this
22
point.
Papa Charlie.
What's your heading?
Departure Roger. You said ILS 30?
That's correct.
I'm going to turn 130.
Okay.
Maybe 120, I guess.
Sounds good. SoCal approach, Baron 576 Tango Bravo flight, 5,500. Ooh, the visibility
Bravo
tank.
flight, SoCal approach, John Wayne altimeter 3011, overfly Mile Square Park, expect to right base 20 right.
Mile Square Park, right base 20 right, 576 Tango Bravo. How you doing with that, JSnap? Mile Square Park?
Let me just look on the chart here.
It's, I think at this point, probably somewhere, let's see. Alright, so
It's just past this little lagoon, I guess.
yeah.
Turn inbound over.
Are you on the TAC chart?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's where you see it. Yeah, so the TAC, so I think I'm passing Los Alamitos right now. Yeah, here's on my stream, I'm looking at Los Alamitos. And, alright, so I'm gonna have to turn to a heading of I'm about here. Nikki! I'm gonna turn to a heading of about, 070.
Yeah, we're 22 Papa Charlie flighting 120, maintain VFR.
120, maintain VFR, 2 Papa Charlie.
Ah, crap. Gotta mute the thing here for a moment. Alright, hey, relax, come on, sit down. I'm gonna start descending, J-Snap.
Alright.
I'm gonna go down to, 2,000.
701 Mike Tango, go ahead. We'll see it. 322
I'm gonna do 1,000 feet per minute.
127.4.
Huh, you really can see the squareness of this park.
Oh yeah, there you got it.
322 Papa
Nice.
Sierra SoCal approach, good evening. The Avalon altimeter 3013.
What's your altitude right now?
3,300.
Nice. Yeah, math and flying is definitely a tough one. Yeah, here's Mile Square Park right here. Got it.
So where do we go after that?
He's telling us to prepare for a right base runway 22. Can you see off if I can, from your vantage point, it looks like about your 2 to 3 o'clock. You should be able to see the buildings, those big buildings
332
surrounding.
Pop Sierra flighting 080 vector.
Yeah, I have the field.
Yeah. So just prepare for a right base into the airport. To runway 20 right, I believe is what he said. If it is 20 right, frequency is 126.8, I believe. I gotta increase my descent rate. Let's get down. Alright, I'm taking this thing down to 1500. What's your indicated?
130.
Okay, I'm doing 160, so I should catch up to you. I mean, you just lead the way in, but...
Number 22 Papa Charlie flighting 360.
360 on the heading, 2 Papa Charlie.
I think it's
576 Tango Bravo, connect John Wayne Tower 126.8.
126.8, 576 Tango Bravo.
I turn towards the airport yet, or do I need to wait?
No, well, if you're comfortable, yeah, go right ahead. Let me just call in first. Or just don't lose sight of the airport.
Ground Delta 2141, ready to taxi. Delta 2141, roger, where you parked? I believe it's gate 4.
Alright, I got you. John Wayne Tower, Baron 576, Tango Bravo, flight of 2, right base, entering a right base for runway 20 right.
Bravo, Juliet. And hold short of runway 12.
Alright, runway 30, taxi via Alpha Bravo Juliet, hold short of runway 12, Delta 2141.
Runway Tower, Baron 5716, Bravo flight at 2, right base, runway 20 right.
Number 576 Tango Bravo, Runway Tower, good evening, runway 20 right, clear to land, wind is calm.
Gonna land 20 right, 5716 Bravo.
It's Delta 2141, let's do this. Alpha Bravo Delta, cross runway 12 at Bravo, hold
Okay,
short.
we're coming
runway
up autopilot. Perfect,
Alright,
you got the
Alpha
hangers.
Bravo, Delta,
Those hangers are always a
runway
good
12,
target.
hold short 25, Delta 2141.
For your base legs, like just inside of it or outside of it is fine. Put my gear down.
Being ready to check.
Aircraft radio check 5x5.
Thank
Lobby
you,
Star,
Vegas
Beach
Clearance.
2,
Good
Charles,
evening.
yeah,
Delta
West.
7, with information Foxtrot IFR to Los Angeles.
Number 22 Papa Charlie, Long Beach Tower, Logan, runway 30, clear to land, wind 320 at 3.
Clear to land 30, 2 Papa Charlie.
Delta 7 Las Vegas clearance.
I did, yeah. Doesn't it look awesome?
Airport. Boach 6 departure.
I was gonna do a
Transition
flyby
and
on this flight.
Squawk 320
Sorry I didn't get to it, but we decided to do the Bravo transition.
Move to Los Angeles International via Boach 6 departure Hector transition and its Falcon via SID. Squawk 3203 Delta 7.
Delta 7, read back correct.
Alright, let's slow this thing down. Props full forward. Extra full rich. We're a little low as far as the PAPI goes, but Runway Tower 5716 Bravo flight. Our first aircraft just pulled off on the right side.
576 Tango Bravo, roger.
Gonna go park by the B-17.
He can
over at
taxi
Museum.
Bravo into the ramp.
Bravo to the ramp, 576 Tango Bravo. Sounds good, Jason. That was a nice little Tokyo drift on the CSL. It used to look pretty funny.
Good evening, John Wayne Tower, 723 Foxtrot at 20 left.
Yeah, P51, absolutely.
Ready for takeoff.
Number 723 Foxtrot, John Wayne Tower, good evening, runway 20 left at Kilo, clear for takeoff, wind 330 at 3.
So guys, this is the wonderful version of
Takeoff,
TBB
20
500's
left,
John
23
Wayne. We could take a quick little tour on this airport before we do our next leg. And if you guys are curious, you can look up his work on xplane.org in the forms section, search the files section. So not the org store, there's about 5 or 6 free downloads in there, and then there's a donate link. So if you get into what they call the exclusive release program, $30 basically, it's a donation. You get like 13 downloads covering the PilotEdge coverage area, Southern California. Even if you're not in PilotEdge, you can still enjoy it. So it is just a really nice piece of modeling out here. Yeah, all this stuff is true to life, custom built. All the research that he's done. But anyway, oh, that guy just took off. That was cool. Let me go let my dogs out. I'll be right back, JSNAP, okay?
Okay.
And I think JSNAP's actually doing a stream parallel to this, so if you want to drop your link in there, go right ahead. I'll be right back. Hey, let's go out. Come on. Sorry, guys. Hope those bladders held okay. Yeah. Here we go, 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 here we go.
And Tower 2 Papa Charlie's clear 3-0.
2 Papa Charlie, Roger, where you parking?
Oh, have a good night, P51.
Parking by the
Catch you soon.
tower. Actually, we can just park straight ahead by the beacon.
2 Papa Charlie, Roger, taxi, Golf Charlie into the ramp.
Golf Charlie the ramp, 2 Papa Charlie.
Long Beach ground Delta 2141 holding short runway 12.
Delta 2141, Roger, cross runway 12 at Bravo, continue taxi, Delta, hold short 25 left.
Cross runway 12 via Bravo Delta, hold short runway, is it 25 left?
Delta 2141, affirm, hold short 25 left.
Hold short 25 left, Delta 2141, thanks.
That's the link to multi-twitch, so you can watch the two of us side by side. I think
Long Beach Tower,
the next
Pilatus
flight,
332 Pop
Torb
Charlie,
wanted to
30,
do
good evening.
a tube liner.
Number 332
Or maybe
Papa
we should call
Sierra,
them
Long Beach
liners.
Tower, runway 30, clear to land with 3203.
I'm not sure. I think
30,
we'll probably
land,
depart
2 Pop
out
Sierra.
of John Wayne here, and I'm not sure where he wants to go, but we'll find out soon. So I'm curious, who here is most excited for X-Plane 11? Anyone here made plans to definitely get it right away, download it right away as soon as it comes out? Or are most people going to be waiting to see how it works?
Number 723 Foxtrot, SoCal departure.
Contacting SoCal departure, 23 Foxtrot.
Delta 2141, cross runway 25 left, Delta, continue taxi to runway 30 via Delta.
Right, cross
Yeah,
runway
I think so, Ernie.
25,
The
left
audio
Delta,
problem,
continue
I think,
taxi
was
via
just
Delta,
because
Delta
I updated
2141.
XSplit, kind of messed up a couple of audio settings. I don't know about the buffering, but feel free to check out my stream there using the multi-twitch. It seems to be working fine for me. Let me know if it works fine for you guys. I really hope they release X-Plane 11 for Saturday. I'm going to have quite a bit of time Saturday night. Be really awesome to play with it Saturday and Sunday this week. Black Friday release or whatever. Well, you don't have to switch over, just do the multi-twitch. yeah, Friday. Well, tomorrow would be great, but I'm kind of surprised they don't have an announcement about the actual date. I feel like giving an actual date would up the hype, right? So I'm a little worried that means that they're just doing it like whenever they can.
Showing ground Cessna 2016 with you info, Charlie.
If it's anything like getting
East
XP10
FBO
1.5 out the door,
to remain in the
they
pad
didn't
and
meet
ready for taxi.
that deadline, so I don't know. We'll see. But clearly they've been further along in
Cessna
XP11 than they let
2016.
on, right?
Showing ground Roger, Romeo 20 left
I
at Kilo, taxi by
suspect
Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo.
They've had a lot of this in the works already for a long time.
Okay, 20 left
Yeah,
at Kilo will taxi by Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo
fundamentally
2016.
Rendering engine and the sound engine has probably been in the works for a long time and is pretty stable. And right now they're just down to like rolling in some other features
And Long
that
Beach
they
Sharp
want to bring in, but we'll see.
Clear and ready, golf to JFI.
Could be wrong. Could be totally
Long Beach Tower,
unstable and
Delta
they're
2141,
optimizing
holding
it
short
still,
runway
preventing
30.
stutters and whatnot. But
Number 332 Papa Sierra, Roger, you can taxi Golf Charlie Juliet to the ramp, remain this frequency.
Golf Charlie Juliet for ramp 2 Papa Sierra, see ya.
Delta 2141 Long Beach, target evening, wind 320 at 3, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
30 clear for takeoff, Delta 2141.
okay, glad the audio is good. Yeah, it's very annoying how Windows updates, or I think in this case it was an XSplit update, but maybe a Windows update I didn't notice. It's on my stream computer, so I don't really check as closely on what Windows is doing on that computer because it isn't doing anything graphically intensive. But that does make me sometimes wish I had a bunch of physical, real-world audio cables and filters and mixing and all that stuff rather than using all these virtual ones, because otherwise there's so many little software bits to go wrong. Go ahead and anticipate the tube and reboot X-Plane. What's that Southwest? What model is that? The Southwest planes you're
2141
seeing
contact
there
departure.
are
Over to departure, Delta 2141.
733s
Long
or
Beach, Delta
734s,
52
presumably.
Papa Sierra. Looks like we got a scenery issue. Can we do Charlie Lima Juliet?
Yeah.
Papa
Could be
Sierra,
an
Roger, that
800.
works.
Looks a
Charlie
little
Lima
long,
Juliet.
or a little short for
Charlie
800,
Lima
but
Juliet,
maybe.
2 Papa Sierra, thanks.
Bad enough. Aren't 800s pretty long? Right? They're sort of like the stretched 75 or 737 to kind of replace 757s. Oh, I'm a yawner tonight. After I get done flying here, I have to clean up my apartment a tiny bit because my parents are flying down for Thanksgiving tomorrow, and while we won't be staying here, they apparently will be visiting here. So, you know, gotta make it look less like a bachelor pad right now that it's been. Make it look a little more domesticated. Let me see if I can find Torb's message about where he wanted to fly earlier tonight. Let's see. Okay, John Wayne to LA or SFO.
2.
Creech Tower, Crazy 1-1, 2 ship A10, 8 miles to the northeast, inbound for landing. Would like to make a left overhead brake.
Crazy 1-1 Creech Tower, good evening, the altimeter 3014. Straight in 26 with left turns, report initial.
26, left turn, report initial, Crazy 1-1.
Alright, I'm back.
Alrighty.
My dogs are still outside, but that's okay. I think they're annoyed with me. They're probably like, yeah, you made us wait, now we're going to make you wait.
The creatures of habit messed up their little schedule.
Yeah, you always gotta love assigning human-like qualities to them.
Yeah. Okay, so you wanted to fly from John Wayne in a 2?
Northwest, full
Yeah, you want to do that? What do you want to? Which one do you want to do? You want to Vegas? You want to go to San Francisco?
3181 X-ray Santa Monica
Or
Tower.
do
right
both? We could go to Vegas and then to San Francisco. Or
Oh man, you have high stamina tonight.
I'm like kind of wide awake. Eh? I don't know.
see.
I don't think we'll get that in
I can
before
probably
PilotEdge.
only do one flight because I
that's
gotta,
cool.
I gotta
no problem.
clean a little tiny bit here before my parents come tomorrow.
I understand. All right. So you want to do San Francisco
Fortunately.
or you want to? Which one? I'll let you pick that one.
I don't care.
3181
Oh,
X-ray on right
you
base,
can let the
runway
chat pick.
21,
I don't
report
have
3
a
miles over.
poll or anything, but if you guys, we're gonna fly in airliners. I don't know what everybody wants to see. If you guys want to go to
3181 X-ray.
Vegas or San Francisco, just type it in and. Anybody
Yeah,
has
they're
an
both
opinion?
pretty much.
Join tower Cessna
pretty much
2016,
IFR, or
holding
VFR,
short
I
of
mean.
20 left at kilo.
And pretty calm
With the
winds,
numbers,
so
we'd like
it's,
to remain in the pattern, please.
Should be a. But if you have energy, maybe we should go to Vegas and then I can watch you fly from Vegas
Crazy
to
1-1
San
break at the
Francisco
numbers,
while
report the break.
I clean.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay.
Break at the numbers.
Or we
and,
could do
report
smart
break,
go
Crazy
crap.
1-1.
No, I'm just kidding.
2016 left traffic approved. Runway 20 left at kilo, cleared for takeoff. Report midfield downwind each time.
Okay, left-hand traffic pattern for 20 left, and we're report downwind for 2016.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do Vegas, and then hopefully I
Crazy
won't
1-1
tire out on the way there and change my
Crazy
mind.
1-1
But
Roger,
maybe
check
we'll go to
wheels
San
down,
Francisco
runway
after that.
26, clear line 1210.
All right.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
26 clear land, Crazy 1-1.
I'm actually just going to jump off network for 1 minute and do a quick replay. Because the tower view looks really cool at this airport when you watch a replay.
Disconnected.
So, let's do that. Let's go like that. Wait, hold on. Here we go.
It seems like Google has unbanned me for the time being.
Nice. Take advantage.
Yeah. See if I can stay clear of another ban. So you were doing about 4 tiles a day?
Yeah. About 28 gigs. Because I'm just straight 17. Sorry about the full mouth here.
Yeah.
Redo that with like a wider view. Hey, you made it back in. Let me go close the door while the dogs are in. I'll be right back.
This is how the crickets get in.
So what airline are you taking? The 75?
No, I'm going to do the SSG.
Nice.
And test that a little bit more.
Cool.
So I'll do shared with myself.
There you go. Oh, cool. You're going to like broadcast on the computer and...
Yeah, so I run the bare bones slave on my my stream computer, and so that way I have two planes connected, and I can kind of monitor the systems on both.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember you streaming that one time. It was really interesting, actually.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't. It's kind of weird, boring.
I mean, I like watching development stuff.
Yeah,
even when I don't understand it. So.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us do on here. As you guys can see, the rep issue is alive and well in the B58 when you come out of replay. Now my Baron or Bonanza typically just collapses. The B58 has the added bonus of launching forward as it collapses, so but that's okay. We're going to switch into, I don't know, I'm tempted to like restart X-Plane. You think I should?
I think one always should.
Yeah, let's do that. All right.
It's a little bit less bad when you come from a GA plane, but I think pretty much always should.
Why not, right?
It's actually frustrating to me that they can't fix that.
Yeah.
Like, why can't they put the plane in a black box and then just wipe out that box? Right? But what do I know? I'm just a hardware guy. Analog at that, not even digital.
Nice. Yeah, here's my desktop again. This is the one I've been using for a while. It's cool.
Muscle 8, Daggett, APEC 3. $290. Okay. My flight route. ATIS player.
What kind of music do you guys play, Val Dudes and Ernie? I don't know how well you guys know Disgraced Pilot, but he's quite dedicated to playing piano. There's like a lot of classical stuff. I don't know if he's ever played like streaming it or not, but so I'll shut off all this stuff so next time I come in here it's not like all lit up. I feel like whenever I come into a rep plane and it's all lit up from last time, it's like the equivalent of getting yelled at for leaving your room a mess or something. Died off quick. Stick to my United.
Okay.
Let's see, what gate should we go to? What gate are you at?
I'm at gate 11.
Okay, I'll go to 5. Let's go ahead and log in. You know, it'd be cool if they had like a PilotEdge app like presets, so you could just quickly go in and grab a tab and put your airplane in that you use frequently or something.
Oh.
Call signs and all that,
Yeah. That would be cool.
Connected to PilotEdge.
Yes, connected to PilotEdge. Where's my checklist? There it is. My dogs are very interested in me right now because I have a snack here. It would be cool if it would be the Jack on his 732 has like all of the lights on the overhead and on the panel you can push to test them. Like they have the test switch that lights up everything at once, but you can push on they're essentially every light is a button that you can push and it lights it up. It's not not available in this. It's kind of neat little sort of thing to play around with. I found that really helped me find things in the cockpit, just sort of playing around. Like every time I would find something on the checklist, I'd push it, and because sometimes certain things never light up, but if you push it, you see where it is. So
I seem to have ripped my streaming computer here a little bit.
What happened?
Well, I forgot that I was tiling in the background. Well, not exactly tiling, but well, actually, I'm not even tiling. I'm just downloading Ortho, so I don't know why that would be a big deal. But between that and streaming and running X-Plane on it, apparently it was too much or something, but I force quit XSplit, but now every time I try to open XSplit, it just hangs.
Oh, that sucks.
So I'm not sure on checking outputs, so there must be something else. I wonder if it's this air server thing.
Reborn, it's the 733.
Torrance ground, the Beechcraft Baron 09 Kilo Southwest parking, northbound mini route with the weather, Sierra. Request right crosswind and we're ready to taxi.
Number 209er Kilo, Roger. On my 29er right taxi via Juliet, squawk 6514.
It's your gamer, what's going on?
Taxi
Thanks for
via
following.
Juliet, 6514.
Bless you.
Squawk 209 Kilo.
I am loving. I'm loving the setup for sure. But thank you. Yeah, it's performing quite well. Well, I've had some blue screen actually. I shouldn't say it's quite well, but when it's not blue screening me, it's great. All right, so we got that right. Gave it its position. Where it's going, at least. Why am I doing it? Oh, well, you have, yeah, you have more controls than I do. I have the CH52 Pro, so it's like a stick, twist grip, and a throttle, which I like. But you have definitely more flexible with this throttle module, and the rudder pedals, yoke, definitely sweet. Galley. Oops.
Join Tower Cessna 2016, downwind 20 left, request full stop.
2016, roger, runway 20 left, clear to land, 133 at 3.
20 left, clear to land, 2016.
Okay, so, what's our route and stuff?
The one I found is Muscle 8, Daggett, KPEC 3. Sorry, no KPEC, just KPEC 3.
Muscle 8.
Daggett, KPEC 3.
Torrance Tower, Baron 209 Kilo, holding short, runway 29er right.
209 Kilo, Torrance Tower, good evening, right turn out approved, runway 29er right, clear for takeoff, wind 280 at 6.
29er right, clear for takeoff, and right crosswind approved, 209 Kilo.
Lima. What altitude are you gonna do?
290.
Okay. Going.
Radio check.
5x5.
Altimeter 3011. Visual approach runway 20 left, 20 right, in use. Departing runway 20 left,
Las Vegas altimeter
20
3013.
right. Use caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the
Southwest
airport.
412, fly
Read back
heading
all runway
220.
assignments, and hold short instructions. All VFR departures, contact clearance delivery with your aircraft type, initial heading, and requested cruise altitude. Operate transponder with mode P on all taxiways and runways. Advise on initial contact you have Lima. John Wayne Airport Information Lima. 0353 Zulu. Line 330 at 3.
The information is Lima.
John Wayne delivery, Cessna 723 Foxtrot, had a system crash. Do I need to refile my flight plan and go through all the steps?
Mature gamer. That was actually, I was playing around with the 732, and I found that whenever I'm flying offline and not a serious flight, I tend to take any airplane I'm into at the moment and sort of ride on the edge of whatever it can do, just to really get accustomed to how to manage its energy. And during one of the times I was doing that, I just was at like 30,000 feet. I just held full
5x5
rudder and
Hot on
yoke,
tower, Baron 209,
aileron
above
in the same
5
direction
miles
and pitched up to kind of try to spin it.
Transition to the
And
mineral.
found that it was able to go into a completely flat spin,
Southwest 412, clear visual
which I was
approach
unable to get out
127.
of. So then that was kind of like just before impact, and it looked pretty crazy. So I took a screenshot. That's how it happened, basically, if you're curious. I don't really do that kind of stuff on the stream.
209 Kilo Hawthorne Tower, good evening. Transition northbound.
At least not
approved
intentionally.
For the mini route, remaining outside
Let's
Los
leave it at
Angeles
that.
Bravo airspace until advised by LA Tower. Maintain VFR 2500 LA altimeter 3012.
Transition approved. Remain outside LA Bravo 2500. Maintain VFR. Yeah. 3002 altimeter.
L8. Left.
Jelly Tower, Cessna 2016, holding short of Alpha. We'd like to taxi back to the east FBL, please.
2016, roger, taxi Alpha into the ramp this frequency. We'll see you later.
Alpha to the ramp on this frequency. Thank you very much, 2016.
Okay, so we got all of that in there officially. Oh, that's for sure mature. That is for sure. Alright, so we have a flight plan in. And
Southwest 412, contact Limburg Tower 18.3.
Clearance 118.0.
I think I'm gonna bail on doing the second flight. I'm
Yeah?
kinda running out of time.
Southwest
yeah.
412.
Alright, no problem. Yeah,
Southwest 412 Limburg Tower, good evening,
But
1003, runway 27.
Okay,
cleared on.
alright, it's cool. Thanks for flying on the first leg.
Land runway 2,
I,
Southwest 412.
I'll be back Saturday, I think.
Oh, okay, so no flying till then. Gotcha.
Probably not. Parents will be around, and I'll be.
Oh yeah,
up with
family's
family,
gonna be
but,
absolutely.
Might be some watching. I just won't be by my sim. So.
Yeah, man, for sure. All right, well, good hanging.
All right, take care, everyone.
All right,
bye.
See you later, Jason. Okay, so we got that. Alright, so let's go ahead and put in 118.0 and we'll call in
John Wayne departure, Cessna 723 Foxtrot, IFR to Burbank, had a system crash. Do I need to refile my flight plan?
723 Foxtrot, negative, nope, it's still in the system. We'll just have to give you a new clearance, that's all. Remember, 723
ready
Foxtrot, clear to the
for
Burbank
clearance when
Airport
you
on
are.
departure, fly heading 220. Radar vector Seal Beach, then as filed, maintain 2000. Expect 4000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 2772.
Fly 220, 2000, expect 4000, 128.1, 2772. Squawk.
Number 723 Foxtrot, read back correct.
John Wayne clearance. United 576 IFR to John Wayne. Rather, I'm sorry, Las Vegas.
United 576, gentlemen, clearance, good evening. Clear to the McCarran Airport Muscle 8 departure. Daggett transition then as filed, maintain 5,000, expect flight level 290, 5 minutes after departure. Squawk 2103.
Delta 5, United 576, cleared to Las Vegas. Muscle 8 departure, Daggett transition that is filed. Climb via the SID, maintain 5,000, expect flight level 290, 5 minutes after departure. Squawk 2103.
United 576, read back correct.
Alrighty. Cool.
Delta 2141, contact Las Vegas approach 125.9er.
Alright, so 2103, and we need 2103. Put that in there now.
Delta 2141, Las Vegas approach. Good evening, McCarran altimeter 3013. Descend via the KPEC 3 arrival. Expect visual approach runway 25 left.
128.1. Now we're going to end up on 120.8 since we are on the east side of the field. So we have all that going. Anything else that we need at this moment from here? Courses. So I should have set in there the
Hawthorne Tower, Baron 209 Kilo. I did not get a clearance, so I thought I'd turn back south. No problem for me.
Number 209 Kilo. My apologies. Contact LA Tower now 119.8.
No problem, thank you. 119.8.
John Wayne Ground, Cessna
We're
723
gonna get the
Foxtrot,
Seal
executive
Beach
hangar,
VOR eventually
with Bravo.
inbound
Number
on
723
the
Foxtrot, John Wayne Ground, runway 20 left, Kilo, taxi by Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo.
So 115.7
20 left via Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo.
330. And then after that would be Pomona. So 330, 115.7.
User joined your channel.
LA Tower, Baron 209 Kilo, about 4 miles south of the airport, 2,500 feet. Request mini route northbound.
Or 209 Kilo LA Tower, good evening. Radar contact. Cleared through the Los Angeles Bravo airspace, mini route northbound, maintain VFR 2,500, the altimeter 3012.
Clear to the Los Angeles Bravo mini route, 2,500, maintain VFR, and it's 3012 altimeter.
Hey, what's going on?
Much, how are you?
Plus 412 left, unable taxi to ramp via Bravo. You can remain this
just long
frequency.
day of flying, man. Just tired. Just
Bravo
at
to the
home,
ramp
just
like
got something
Southwest
to do
412
finally.
connecting service.
Oh, cool. It was obviously real life flying.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
I was up to Bangor, Maine.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, the winds were gusting up to 35, 40 knots today, and it was getting pretty much 2 hours of just getting tossed like a silly chicken.
You know, it adds to the fatigue factor for sure.
Yeah, and it was some icing, and yeah, we went through half a tank to 3/4 of a tank of TKS fluid, our weeping wing. So
wow.
yeah, it was a long day of flying. It was good. Did some mountain stuff. So
cool.
A couple of approaches. Yeah, it was good.
You know,
it's a long day.
It was an interesting fact I learned in Human Factors, I think it was. There was it said that just turbulence alone and vibration, like if you have an aircraft that has a strong vibration in it, the fact that your muscles are being vibrated and tossed around and they naturally sort of compensate will add to your physical fatigue factor during a flight, even if you don't realize it. Like you'll just get tired sooner, even though you're not exerting yourself to do anything. It was kind of interesting.
Huh, that is interesting.
So but I could see like turbulence would actually probably add to that factor.
Yeah.
So
it was good. It was good flying, but yeah, it was good. Just long day.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm sure.
It was actually kind of cool though. Torb is the guy who when Westchester Tower switched me over to departure. The guy who was on New York TradeCon was actually he's actually a friend of mine who goes to the same flying club as me. So that was kind of cool. Talking to him a little bit.
That's cool. Did he know like your call sign, or he recognized your voice, or
he recognized my voice?
2279 Tango San Luis
Just so I know you're on
Obispo,
stream in case if you say anything you don't want to say. It's totally fine. I'm just flight planning, but just want to give you a heads up. You're not private.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, so it was fun. It was good.
Nice. That sounds cool. How many hours?
Total on the Hobbs day was 5.1.
Wow. Yeah, that's a good amount of time.
Good evening.
Did you fly up there with somebody, or?
IFR.
Oh yeah, I went up with a buddy of mine. We do our angel flights together.
Oh, that's right. Was that the last one you were telling me about that you were going to be doing, or is that another one? Okay.
No, that's the one. Yeah.
Cool. Very good.
So yeah.
He's a fellow pilot as well.
He is.
Good.
Yep. He is a fellow pilot, instrument-rated pilot. That we have fun together. So it's kind of to do a good deed and able to kind of. I hadn't hanged out with him in a couple months, so we kind of catch up, and the 2 hours go by pretty quick.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but that's cool too when you got somebody who has it being fun. He knows what he's doing as well, so he can help you out, help each other out. Very nice. It's cool. You doing any flying simulator, or are you just gonna chill, relax?
I might do some sim stuff. I'm not sure yet.
Number 209 Kilo now leaving Los Angeles Bravo airspace. Radio service terminated contact.
John Wayne
Santa Monica
to
Tower
Vegas for now.
Yeah, I
Santa
ditched
Monica
him.
Ditched him. Why did you ditch him? That's not nice.
I gotta do a bunch of cleaning. My parents are coming to town.
Responsibility stuff.
And I've been in bachelor mode because not only has my girlfriend been out of town, but
Santa Monica Tower, Baron 209 Kilo.
Oh, nice.
I wasn't expecting a surprise inspection, kind of, you know.
3 miles south and
the good old surprise
transition
inspection.
north to Van Nuys.
Yeah.
Number 209 Kilo Santa Monica Tower. Good evening. Transition northbound is approved. Maintain VFR. Van Nuys altimeter 3012.
I wouldn't mind a nice chill flight. Are you? How close are you? I might need about 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm pretty slow at programming anyway, so I'm just still doing my thing.
All right.
Yeah.
John Wayne Tower, 723 Foxtrot, 20.
You said John Wayne, Las Vegas?
Yeah, I'm at gate 5.
Number 723 Foxtrot, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 left at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff.
Doing Muscle 8, Daggett, KPEC 3.
Cool, awesome.
You hanging local for Thanksgiving?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep, I'll be laying low.
Nice. Let's see, we got that set. You know, it's interesting, J-Snap, on that 757, how that ILS frequency is separate.
Yeah.
You know?
I suppose that helps you avoid accidentally tuning in the wrong kind of approach, but I don't know.
Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, somebody at the drawing boards decided that for some reason, and I'm curious. Yeah, like, you know, well, if it was along those lines, sounds something that they wanted, like, specifically dedicated for that important frequency. It's obviously important, so.
San Luis Tower, Skyhawk 227 under Tango, holding short 29, ready to go. This will be for the Cat 4.
227 under Tango, roger, left, turn on course, approved, runway 29, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff.
I don't know if you saw Ernie's message, because it looks like he just signed in, but
departure.
Ernie was asking how did things go today.
Oh, no, I didn't see his message.
235, contact.
Just checking right now. Yeah, it was great, Ernie. Yeah, it was phenomenal. Got some videos to show you next time I stream, so I think you'll like it.
Nice.
Number 723 Foxtrot, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 4,000.
Van Nuys Tower, Baron 2. About 8 miles southwest, 2,700 feet with Sierra. I request a touch and go at Van Nuys and then transition to the west if possible.
Number 209 Kilo, certainly, and a right downwind, runway 16 right, report midfield.
Runway 16 right, report midfield, downwind. Baron to 09 kilo. Thank you.
Plane you flying, Torb? I'm just looking at what plane we're flying.
733. I don't know. Have you been catching those Lomaric? I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Streams with the 747 preview
with the weather
for Flight
No.
MX. Oh man, that thing is looking beautiful. PMDG 747.
The new one, the 800. No, I haven't seen.
412.
Yeah,
Limber
it's
clearance.
good.
Good evening. Clear to
Yeah, it looks great.
6
You know.
departure, Santa
I've been
Catalina
reading up on
transition
it.
as
You know,
filed.
there's
Climb by acidic
they didn't give a
7,
lot of
5000.
details, but everything
Departure
stepped up
frequency
obviously from the
19.6,
previous version.
Squawk 6527.
That's not so good. Why is it doing that? Hold on, Torb. I gotta restart.
No problem.
Southwest 412.
X-Plane. Why is X-Plane does not want to
transition will
move?
climb by the acidic set 15.
I think
Then
it's
it's
crashing.
departure 19.
Does it?
Alright,
Well,
657.
okay, cool.
Got 1 second.
Correction, 6527 Southwest 412.
Southwest 412, read that correct?
13.2. We're gonna be a heavy bird tonight.
So just while I was fiddling with my X-split here, I kind of opened up the IXEG, which I haven't used in a long time, and it
Number
came on all
723
powered up and everything.
Foxtrot,
So I
turn
just
right
like,
heading
did a
320 when able to
ramp
proceed direct
takeoff
seal
or
beach,
whatever.
resume on
And,
navigation.
oh man, now I really miss flying this plane.
You know what it's gonna do right now? It's gonna suck you into this leg right here and now, buddy.
No.
You can't resist.
I wish, but I got so much stuff I need to do.
All right,
It's not just cleaning. I got work I gotta do, but.
I won't be a bad influence, like I said I was.
But man, I cannot wait for the 1.1.
I know.
I actually have had very few problems with 1.0.7. Like the only time I've had gizmo
2140
crashes
my
with
present
it, I
heading
was
descent
just
maintain
like
6000.
on the ground, just like pressed one random button on the FMC and it get like just totally inexplicable early on. But I haven't really flown it that long, and I'm just really afraid to like fly it on stream, especially, and then have a gizmo crash and then be like, you know, why did I?
But
why
let me
did I
ask
give
you,
in?
you're pretty comfortable with slant alpha, right?
Yeah.
You've done it
Yeah,
in the
I'm totally
737-200, so
yeah, I'm totally comfortable with that. But
you could always just continue the flight that way because you just put the VOR heads.
Very nice hour.
Don't you lose
09 kilo
like vertical
reporting
speed and
midfield
altitude
for
hold and
runway
everything?
16.
No, that's what flight level changes for, and the vertical speed on the mode
that'll
panel.
still work.
Oh
Touch
yeah,
and go,
all
and,
that stuff
right
works. The
turn
only
out
thing
is
that won't work is your autopilot and FMC
Clear
functions.
for Clicking and right.
I've never
right,
seen it soft
crossing
crash
is
for
approved.
any other
09
reason
kilo.
except for
Delta
the FMC.
2141, turn left heading 340.
And apparently that was a big delay item for them. You know, it was very hard to program the logic, I guess, into that, you know.
Yeah, I can believe that.
I mean, if you think about it, it's like a computer that compensates for winds at different altitudes and
Well, no,
you know.
that's not true. It doesn't really compensate.
Well, in real
very
life
well
it does. It's
for wind.
supposed to.
Well, you can put in some wind info, yeah. But I mean,
You know.
that's like where
2140, maintain
FMCs go bad,
5000.
right? Like you need to
Right.
beat the descent point if you have a tailwind and
Right, but in real
whatnot.
life it does, and it'll basically look at your ground speed and will communicate with an air data computer and an INS. Obviously, the simulator version that we use doesn't do that, but still, they have to make it somewhat
I mean, IXEG
work.
had a pretty good blog post about how there's so many different waypoint, there's so many different waypoint types, right?
Yeah.
And then what really becomes problematic is when you want to string them together
Delta
to form a
2141,
coherent
turn
path.
left heading 250. When you roll into the turn,
it's not
the
obvious
McCarran Airport will be
immediately
12
always
o'clock,
what the
13
problem
miles.
is, but I will say that multiple people have independently written FFCs, and they have more or less all stumbled into very similar
Delta
problems.
2141, thanks, clear visual approach,
So wait,
325
so
left.
what did they say was some of the big problems that they run into? Like that seems to be a common
Well,
thread.
so like if you have a flyover, then a flyby, or like what happens if top of cruise and top of descent are between two waypoints, or like what happens if there's a speed restriction. I mean, I'm just making these things up in my head.
Sure.
But like
Yeah.
like there's like a speed restriction at one waypoint, but then the next one has an altitude transition or speed, like if you transition below 10,000, and I don't know. I mean, there's just always different edge cases.
Sure,
so basically, they can make it work for simple cases, but then as soon as you start flying, what I've always wondered is why you can't make the FMC, like, it's basically a black box. Like, I talked to the TFDI folks about this while they were doing one of their development streams, and I was like, why can't you just make the FMC a black box and, like, just test it through 9 million, like, totally automated virtual, like, flights, right?
Okay.
Like, where you don't actually have to load the sim and fly the plane in real time or anything like that. And they're like, well, we sort of did
Las
that
Vegas
for
Tower
parts, but it's actually kind of tough to do, which I don't know. But and then they're like, but the problem is the FMC is actually like talking to a plane and
Las Vegas Tower
telling it
Delta
to,
2141 on the visual for
right?
25
So it's
left.
that interaction then
Delta 2141 Las Vegas Tower, good evening, wind is calm, runway 2.
And I can believe that, although I would say it
25
seems
clear
like
to land,
most of the
2141.
problems of the FMC are just like programming prediction things, right? It's not so much that you fly it and it's like not doing what it says it'll do, it's more like it's telling you it's going to do bogus things, right? So, I don't know.
Yeah, so, I don't know, it just seems it is very interesting, you know, the challenge of that device, and like
I'm
I
always
said,
tempted to like start coding one, but like, man, it's such a rabbit hole, you know? Like, it clearly takes way longer than anyone ever thinks it will going in, and then, you know, what do you get out of it? And like, it looks like Philip at Laminar is basically committing to doing it, like perfecting it, right? Because they're going to put one in XP11.
Yeah.
So
oh, no kidding! Like a fully functioning one, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
it's
if
nice to
there's
have him
bugs in
working.
Santa Maria Tower,
if there's bugs in that,
Tango,
then
10 miles
they're on the hook
northwest
big
of
time, right?
But he's the one who wrote it for. Didn't he write him for Flight Factor? Is he the guy who
He
did it
wrote
for
it-
79er
he
Tango,
wrote it
Santa Maria
for
Tower,
the
Roger, and
CRJ.
right down runway 30, report
That was the first
midfield.
plane that really had enough MS, as far as I know.
Right.
Before that, you did have
Right
the
down, 30
UFMC
Port Midfield, 79er
by,
Tango.
Javier, I believe, if I remember the timeline correctly.
Right.
You had the UFMC / X737 FMC, and then Philip came along and wrote it for the CRJ, and then he went over to Flight Factor, and because he's definitely not Russian, but the rest of the Flight Factor team is Russian, right? And then he did it for their 777, the 757, 767. It's like the 767, all the data refs for all the avionics have 757 in their title, right? So they basically just ported the 757
Number
systems
723 contact
over
SoCal
and then
approach
like added a few things like
4.9er.
cargo, hold, heat, temperature, or something. I mean, just random little additional systems, but it clearly comes straight from the 757.
Yeah.
And then he got hired by Laminar, as did Javier of the CRJ fame, and so Laminar now has like CRJ-like quality airplanes visually, and has the FMC. And I don't know, I've always had very mixed feelings about that, because I feel like they kind of cannibalized the CRJ, and I think they kind of slowed down the Flight Factor plane improvements, right? But at least Flight Factor's got 2 very mature planes now and is kind of ticking along.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, my concern is just what the customizability for developers of the X-Plane FMC will be, because if it can be made in such a way that you can literally now start implementing multiple different types of FMCs, that'd be great. But I don't know, may be tougher to do, or they may just not have the bandwidth to do it. They said it basically because it's not plane specific. Like VNav is, you can tell it what glide path you want to descend at or something, right? But I feel like you could, you know, customize your FMC around that pretty easily, but I don't know how they're going to expose it to the developers and whatnot.
Link to 5,000 broken.
That's
Temperature 12.
But certainly
2.2.
planes that don't have any FMC now
Altimeter
will be getting,
3014.
you can add that one in. And
Visual approach runway 19er left, 19er right.
Yeah, that would be really
25
cool.
left, in
And it's
use.
going to make it a lot easier for people
Departing
that
runway
wanted to
19er
develop an
left.
airliner, but was like, oh, the
19er
FMC
right.
scares the hell out of me.
25 right.
Yeah.
If they
Back all runway
now, is the
assignment,
X-Plane
and hold
FMC
short
going to be
instructions.
accessible
All
to
VFR
developers,
departures,
or just the X-Plane
contact clearance
airplanes?
delivery
Or?
with your aircraft type, initial
I'm
heading,
pretty
and
sure it's going to be
requested cruise
accessible to
altitude.
developers in the sense that it'll
Operate
be an
transponder
instrument,
with
right?
mode
But
speed
like
on all
the
taxi
GNS
ways and
430
runways.
is just something you can put in your
Advise on
plane,
initial contact
but
you
you
have
can't
hotel.
turn the GNS 430 into a Avidyne. I mean, I don't know. I'm very ignorant about avionics, right? But like, I think Avidyne makes different avionics package, right? Or like Honeywell or something, right? You can't customize its functionality to look like a Honeywell something, right? So that's the question. Will you be able to like somehow customize the FMS? Because developers do that with the autopilot, and developers even like the UFMC, for example, uses X-Plane's old, waypoint.
Osaka Tower Delta 21, 41 clear, runway 25 left,
for
Alpha
LNAV,
5.
right? It just puts in its random
Delta
waypoints
21,
to make the
41
path
right,
it wants
runway
the plane to
25
fly,
right at Alpha
kinda.
5, you have a gate.
And then it sets
Charlie
things like
fine.
in vertical speed and flight level
41,
change and
41
whatnot
roger,
within the
Alpha
X-Plane
5, cross
autopilot
25
to
right,
fly
Bravo 5 into the ramp, you can
VNAV,
remain this
right?
frequency, have a good night.
Cross
I don't know if the
runway
X-Plane
25
FMC
right,
will
Alpha
be
5,
just
Bravo 5
an instrument
to the
you can
ramp,
drop
around
in,
41.
or
Yeah.
if it'll be
Have a great night.
like, that's good, but what would be really great, but maybe complex and challenging and maybe outside the bandwidth of Laminar, but I would prefer them to spend less time on iPhone development and more time on
Absolutely.
that. But then again,
Yeah.
those iPhone sales may be paying all our bills. Well, not our bills, but I mean maybe subsidizing desktop. I don't know. But
And keeping the desktop version more affordable.
yeah, exactly. So it may be that business-wise,
And November
it's a good thing,
209
but
Kilo, if you're still with me, you can
it's
squawk
like-
VFR frequency
It's kind of
change.
like how I used to be really big on reading Mac rumors, and then iPhone came out, and then Mac rumors turned into iPhone rumors, basically.
Was that message for Baron to
I
09
lost
Kilo?
all-
I'm sorry.
I lost all interest.
209 Kilo,
It's
roger,
like-
squawk VFR frequency
It's not
change.
technically interesting, like what new
Squawk
skins
VFR
are available for the
frequency
iPhone
change.
or something,
Yeah, Monster Hippie, they're seeing
traffic view off your left wing.
it's called
3
the
miles
CSL
south
bug.
Westbound altitude indicates 4,000.
His airplane is actually facing straight in, I think. So, Max, if you see my my screen, you'll see it just looks funny, that whole 757 CSL issue.
We're hilarious. Torb, we picked the exact same gate again.
Did we? Yeah, gate 5.
Dude, out of all the gates. Because I thought it was gate 11 we were fighting over last time, right?
Yeah, I think it was. So then, that's funny.
You're getting
It's like
pumped
rock,
up.
paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Southwest
And we're
412,
tying every
push
time.
And start your discretion call.
Well, I guess the 757's a little bigger, so.
Our discretion on the push.
757 crushes 737.
Number 723
Yeah.
Foxtrot, where are you heading, sir? I'm showing you both 3 miles north of Victor 23 now.
Let me know whenever, Max. No big deal. Oh,
Yeah, I'm just going to get a clearance, but we should be.
Yeah,
723
723 Foxtrot, after Seal Beach, you should have joined Victor 23 to the Popper intersection.
I'll be right back.
and
Just
then
gonna
the
grab
Santa
another drink.
Monica
Perfect, and then we should be
125
good to go.
radial. At 723 Foxtrot, cannot proceed with a pass because of that deviation. How would you like to proceed? Number 723 Foxtrot, certainly, and I'll get you a turn to get you in the right direction in a second.
Santa Maria Tower, Skyhawk 227 Tango, midfield, right downwind for 30.
Number 723 Foxtrot, flighting 240, and then intercept the Santa Monica 125 radio. Number 2279 Tango, runway 30, clear to land 11703.
79 Tango, 30, clear to land. Thank you.
All right.
John Wayne clearance, American 1443, instruments to Las Vegas with whiskey.
1443, John Wayne clearance, good evening. Clear to the McCarran Airport, Muscle 8 departure, Daga transition, then as filed, maintain 5,000. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 5555.
Alright, we're cleared over to Lost Wages, Muscle 8 Daggett, that is file, climb to be the 675,021 departure in 5555.
American 1443, we're back correct.
Time for a quick question.
Cool.
I was flying rural today and air traffic control said advise you of information whiskey, and I really hoped it was you there for a second, but unfortunately it wasn't.
Nice.
Southwest 412, ready to taxi.
Sorry, who was that ready for taxi?
Southwest 412.
Southwest 412, Liberty Ground, Roger, runway 27, taxi via Bravo.
27 via Bravo, Southwest 412.
Tuna ground station there 4317 Tango, radio check.
4317 Tango, 5x5.
Tuna ground station there 4317 Tango. We're at the tower. We'd like to taxi and remain in the pattern. With the weather.
Number 4317 Tango, Chino ground, Roger, runway 26 right, taxi via Alpha, Papa, cross runway 21 at Alpha.
26 right via Alpha, Papa, and cross 21 at Alpha, 4317 Tango.
Alright, let's see where we're at here.
Torb, I'm ready whenever you are.
Alright, cool. I'll call for push. John Wayne clearance. United 576, gate 5, ready for push with information, Mike. Say clearance.
And 576, John Wayne ground, push on to Alpha is approved.
Push on Alpha approved, 57, United 576.
John Wayne ground, good evening, American 1443, gate 6, next to the beautiful 732 tax, looking to push into Alpha.
American 1443, push on to Alpha is approved, and watch for the 73.
Alright, push approved. We're quite close. Can we go opposite? Can we face opposite each other just for spacing?
Certainly.
Right.
Tower word, correction, station there 4317 Golf. Oh, 17 Tango, 1 short 26 right at Papa, ready for takeoff, remaining in the pattern.
Number Tower Southwest 12, ready to go 27.
Number 4317 Tango, left close traffic approved. Report midfield downwind each time, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 26 right, we'll report midwind for 17 Tango.
Southwest 412, Limburg Tower, Roger, the wind is calm, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27, Southwest 412.
Santa Maria Tower, Skyhawk 2279 Tangles, clear the active on Alpha 5. Ready for taxi to transient.
Or 2279 Tango, roger, taxi Alpha into the ramp, maintenance frequency. That is a pass on the Cat 4.
Thanks for the pass, taxi into Alpha and stay with you, 700 Tango.
Torb, I'm going to push pretty deep in the alley so you have plenty of room.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir. Alright. So, we have our engines starting up. We have a nice set of floating landing gear. This is a two things, like we said before. It was like a bug related to the CSL. That's one. And also we have an elevation data difference, so he's a little higher up. So like we're gonna slip underneath him. Yeah, I totally screwed up and pushed the wrong way, but that's alright, I'll just turn around.
It's all good.
It's a good thing these nose wheels can turn up to 80 degrees.
Channel Tower, Station Airport 317, Tango, midfield 26, right?
Southwest 412, contact SoCal departure 119.6.
Departure Southwest 412, see ya.
Alright, let's get this going. After start. We're good there. And, let's come up.
Southwest 412, SoCal departure radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000.
There. There. Pressurization system's coming on. We have, this is coming off. These are in continuous.
4317 Tango Chino Tower, runway 26 left, cleared for the option.
And
26 left, cleared
still
for the
on
option,
ground.
Tango.
Oh, wait. Let's set our trim. So that was set over here. Trim is 3.9 units. Let's go ahead and get that done. That would be 3.9. It's almost at 3.9, really. And 515. Okay. Cool. Shall ground, United 576, ready to taxi with information mic.
United 576, runway ground, away 20 right, taxi via Alpha Lima, hold short 20 left.
20 right, Alpha Lima, hold short 20 left, United 576. I always suck at switching gears when it comes to call signs. Okay, let's not hit that airplane. Alright, let's switch over to tower. 126.8. Alright, so we're gonna John Wayne Tower, United 576, Lima 20 left.
And a 576, John Wayne Tower, runway 20, correction, cross runway 20 left, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff.
Cross 20 left, and clear for takeoff 20 right, United 576.
American 1443, taxi of whiskey.
American 1443, John Wayne ground. Good evening, runway 20 right, taxi via Alpha Lima, hold short 20 left.
Runway 20 right, Alpha Lima, short 20 left, American 1460.
You know, this side, we're going on both sides. We're letting our passengers just telling us.
Chance Tower, station at 431 Tango, midfield 26 left.
4317 Tango, runway 20, correction, 26 left, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 17 Tango, this is going to be a full stop, by the way.
Roger.
Alright, here we go. Let's get this auto throttle on. Mouse on toga there. Advancing the throttles forward. And it goes to 40%. Here we go. We got a long takeoff roll ahead of us. I hope we make it. Airspeed's alive, 80 knots. V1 and rotate. Pitching up to about 18-20 degrees. Positive right gear up.
American 1443 departure. Holding short 20 left.
Climbing through 400 AGL. Oh, threat level change.
Runway 20 left, correction. Runway 20 right, clear for takeoff. Cross runway 20 left.
Clear for takeoff 20 right and clear across 20 left. American 1560.
And a 576 contact SoCal departure connect.
SoCal departure, United 576 today. And we're going to go 177.
73 Foxtrot connect SoCal approach 134.2.
Let's just get that going for there for now. SoCal departure, United 576, 2,300 for 5,000.
And 576 SoCal departure radar contact climb maintain 13,000 clear direct Seal Beach.
3,000 direct Seal Beach, United 576.
Number 73 Foxtrot SoCal approach. Good evening, Burbank altimeter 3011. The field at your 3 o'clock at about 11 miles. Report when you have it in sight. Sector 3 Foxtrot, clear visual approach runway. Southwest 412, connect LA Center 128.6.
Come on. Alright, so we can go ahead and hit LNAV.
Number 723 Foxtrot, Zulu or Yankee approach. Number 723 Yankee, the ILS Yankee or Zulu approach. Both have Silex on them. American 1443, connect departure.
See if we can spot Max. Don't see him.
4317 Tango, roger. Cross runway 21. And taxi to parking via Lima Kilo Alpha. Hold short at 26 right.
That's probably him right there.
South Sport 12, LA Center, climb, maintain flight level 290, clear direct, Daggett.
American 1443, 4 for 5.
American 1443, SoCal departure radar, contact, climb, maintain 13,000.
13,000, American 1443.
#73 Foxtrot, roger. After Silex, cleared ILS Zulu, runway 8 approach.
So unfortunately, I can't get a really good magnification on him because he's pretty far back. I don't think the CSL is really drawing in because of the distance. We just have his lights.
After Silex cleared, ILS Zulu, runway 8 approach.
We're anticipating a frequency change pretty soon.
American 1443, clear direct, still be visual navigation.
Climb through 10,000 a minute. We're going to see our airspeed target shoot up to somewhere around 2...
And a 576, contact LA Center, 125.27.
125.27, United 576. 125.27. LA Center, United 576, 10,300 for 13,000. They can't even talk. Let's turn there.
And a 576, LA Center, climb, maintain flight level 230.
230, United 576.
American 1443, contact LA Center, 125.27, good day. Number 4317 Tango, cross runway 26 right.
There we go. Oh yeah, now we're humming along.
Los Angeles American 1443 out of 10.8 for 13, 13,000.
American 1448, LA Center, climb, maintain flight level 230, good day.
230 American 1443.
Nice. We're going to increase the range on our map here. We'll put this on map mode. And we are through 10,000, so we're going to kill some of these lights. Never turned on our strobes, that was a mistake. Go ahead and adjust our... Oh, nice. Excellent. And the view is lovely. Passengers are enjoying a nice view on our departure.
209 Kilo SoCal approach, squawk 2332.
Oh yeah. That is looking nice. is looking sweet. I think that might be Ontario there. Ah, nice, Duffy. Very cool. You up on the latest one, I guess, with the 3D panel and all that? That's a really nice looking model. These guys did a lot of work into that airplane.
And a 576 Connect LA Center 133.55.
133.55 United 576.
American 1443 Connect LA Center 133.55. Get it?
3355 American 1443. Get it?
Number 73 Foxtrot Connect Burbank Tower 118.7. Yeah, number 723 Foxtrot contact Burbank Tower 118.7. Get it?
Los Angeles Center American 1443 at a 20.3 for 230.
American 1443.
Oh yeah, Monster. Okay.
270 1443. Ready?
Number 723 Foxtrot contact Burbank Tower 118.7. Good night.
LA Center United 576 level 210 for 230.
And a 576 LA Center climb maintain flight level 290.
290 United 576.
Southwest 412, change to my frequency 133.55. Number 723 Foxtrot Burbank Tower, runway 8, clear to land, wind 310 at 3.
Oh, nice.
Correction,
Good
phone
call.
call. Number 209 Kilo radar contact 10 miles southwest of the John Wayne Airport. Contact John Wayne Tower 126.8.
So we should have a nice sensation of speed going through these clouds here.
Aircraft inbound to San Luis Obispo, SIGINT, call sign only in IDEP.
Had a little bit of a visibility change due to X-plane weather.
Number 72129 San Luis Tower, make straight in runway 29er, clear to land, wind 350 at 5.
Oh, well, they got good wing flex in the 737. Nice. Yeah, it's nice when they have a good wing flex model. Just sort of enhances that feeling of you're really flying. A real airplane.
For 209 Kilo, John Wayne Tower, enter right downwind, runway 20 right, report midfield.
Okay, let's see. Oh, we got a... I think that's Apple Valley out there. Or no, that's... I think it is Apple Valley, yeah, because either that or Victorville. Yeah, it might be Victorville. I think it is Victorville. Apple Valley's like out over here somewhere. Oh man, look at those mountains. Hold on. Let's just stay on that view. Even over here. looks nice.
Runway 20 right, you clear to land, and for future reference, midfield means middle of the field.
So here's Apple Valley. I never noticed this down here, though. I have no idea what that is. Let's see how we're doing. Let's bring our plan page out to 160 so we can see all the fixes out in front of us, or at least more of them. Let's pull up the... Actually, let's pull up the arrival.
Red direction right, join trailer departure, remain on the street.
What runway do you think they're going to give us, Max?
What are the winds?
Last I looked, it was calm.
25 left.
Cool. Alright, so what we're going to do is put in 25 left. Wait, what? Okay, good. And let's have a look at that KPAC arrival. So we're basically done with the Mus 7. Done with that. And got a new tab. Pull up the approach, even though it's give us a visual most likely.
It's worth 12, same Mach number.
Is that for Southwest work?
Affirmative, Southwest 412, same Mach number.
0.68.
So we're going to come out of Daggett.
No, we can turn up the heater. What do you want?
Meissen 240.
412, best forward speed for now.
Bar 13,000. These are hard altitudes.
No, 576, same Mach number.
0.737 actually, 576.
And at 412, do not exceed Mach 0.73.
So we have a Mach number of 0.737.
Southwest 412,
same as our airplane number.
Do not exceed 0.73 Southwest 412.
American 1443, reduce speed, Mach 0.68.
68, American 1443.
It's odd that Meissen fix does not show up in here as a fix. Does Meissen fix show up in your on your plan, on your route?
Huh?
I know Meissen's on the arrival, but did it show up in your FMS on your display?
Aircraft calling Burbank Tower, go ahead.
Meissen. Yep.
That's weird. Mine just shows from Daggett to KPAC.
Huh, that is weird.
Go ahead.
This is like where you now take a chance of trying to reprogram this thing. Pretty risky.
Well, Giant
It does say that
747,
it's
that would
active.
be due to the fact that there is no Ventura departure out of Burbank. I believe you're trying to put in the Van Nuys departure. That's the one you're looking for.
I'm not going to mess with it. Okay, so Reno I'll put in there.
Number 72191, Roger, taxi parking the Alpha to pass the Cat 2.
I've now clicked this the third time. Okay, good, it's selected. I was worried we were going to get a...
And a 576 is going to maintain level 240.
240, United 576. Alright, now Myson shows up. It's really weird. Alright, whatever. We have something strange going on here. I don't know if it'll let... Oop. Don't want to do that.
American 1443, resuming normal speed, cross Myson and maintain level 240.
Normal speed, Myson at 240, 1443.
Southwest 412, fly heading 080 vector for spacing, so to maintain flight level 240.
Alright, 080 down to 240, southwest 412.
So it doesn't seem to be descending for us just yet. It's showing a top descent way up there. So we're going to have to make it happen. So now we're on our way down. I'm going to keep this at 290. And crossing restriction, the banana bar is showing right at Myson.
1443, roger.
Now he didn't say cross Myson. 13565, United 576. He's like way too sensitive. Okay, 13565. Los Angeles Center, United 576, flight level 255 for 240. I think he said 13565. That's why you never dial in a new frequency on top of an old if you have a standby. LA Center, United 576, want to verify, switch to 135.65.
United 576, 134.65.
134.65, United 576. That would explain why I didn't hear anything. LA Center, United 576, flight level 240.
United 576 LA center, cross Florida, maintain 13,250 knots.
Clar 13,250 knots, United 576. Okay, so 13,000 is showing Mach 0.72. That's no good. Let's see what happens if I type in 250 slash, put it right there. Let's see. And then we'll hit execute. We're going to get an unable to cruise
1443,
altitude.
contact LA center, 134.65, good day.
Let's hit that one more time. Thank you for the cruise altitude warning. And it's not really going to get us down in time. We're going to just leave it now. It could go and calculate exactly when we should, but so what we're going to do is this 13,000. Sending it at 576, leaving flight level 240 for 13,000.
United 576, right?
Okay, so our banana bar is currently showing just shy. See how it's adjusting.
Los Angeles American 1443-240.
Let's go ahead and get some better resolution here.
LA center, good evening. Cross Florida, maintain 13,000 and reduce speed now to 250 knots.
A lot of speed reductions tonight. Clark 13,000, here we go, American 1443.
Southwest 412, contact LA center, 134.65.
So our descent point is showing just shy, too far, right? We're supposed to cross Clark 13,250 knots. It's showing that we're going to actually appear down there. I'm going to aid that with some
Southwest 412 LA
speed
center,
brakes. We're going to get a little turbulence in the airplane.
Resume navigation, cross Clar at 13,000 and 250 knots.
That should help us get down a little sooner.
Okay, direct Clar, 13,250 on the speed.
Okay, so now it's just before Clar, which is good. We are on our way down. Coming up on 180. Let's go ahead and look up similar setting where there's 3014. I'm going to just sort of refresh that.
What's up, buddy?
That.
What's up? 3014. Let's see if it matches on what we have here. 3014. Uh-oh. No, I don't want to learn more. There we go. Yeah, the speed brakes, Monster Hippie, add some turbulence. Whenever, pilots are always trying to avoid using speed brakes, so passengers feel this. So. Yeah, well, they're hating me now. Oh, these speed brakes are pretty small on this wing. Okay, we're getting down to 13,000. I'm going to start dialing back the speed a little bit. Let's go that by 10 knots. What's going to happen, though, is the nose is going to pitch up a touch. See, there it is, pitching up a little bit. If I pulled it up to 250, it would really pitch up. It would almost level off. So I'm keeping it gradual, so we keep...
correction, 576, contact. Vegas approach, 125.9, okay.
Vegas approach, 125.9, United 576, thanks. Here comes 13,000, 125.9, don't forget that. There we go. Let's get rid of those speed brakes. 125.9.
LA South is 412.
Dallas 412, LA Center.
Yes, sir, we've lost RN capabilities, so we're going to need to take another arrival here if that gives time.
And
Dallas 412, Roger. I'll have a new clearance for you shortly. Stand by.
Let's go ahead for now and look up Las Vegas Hotel. Alright, oops, didn't really want that. We want that. Name Information Hotel. Las Vegas approach. United 576, 13,000. We have Information Hotel.
United 576, Las Vegas approach. Good evening. Altimeter 3014. Expect visual approach runway 25 left. Descend via KPEC 3.
Visual 25 left and descend via KPEC 3. United 576. Alright, so now we're going to continue on. Let's see if we can switch back over to LNAV.
So
our
this
next
412 with
altitude
Part 2
at Skiber is wrong. It's showing this crazy altitude, but we're going to just let it go past
the
it.
non-RNAV version of the KPEC.
And at that point, I'm going to switch back to VNAV.
So this
Still
412
tracking on
to Las
LNAV.
Vegas from Carenado International Airport.
Once we cross
via
Skiber,
direct FLAR.
let me go ahead and put in 11,000.
FLAR 2 arrival. And your altitude restriction will be the same.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put in 8,000 for now. That way it can just sort of hit all those fixes without having me reset it every time. So now Skiber, once Ipumi is next,
via direct FLAR,
there it
FLAR
is.
2 arrival.
Okay, there we go. And now I want my airplane to start descending.
Reback is correct.
It is not just yet.
1443 contact, Vegas approach 125.9.
It's showing according to... See, this is wrong. Well, it says we're 10,000 feet under the path.
American 1443, checking in
20 miles, 10,000 feet is 2
American 1443, Las Vegas approach, good evening.
I don't know. We'll see how that works
Howdy.
out.
Send to KPEC 3 arrival, expect visual approach runway 25
this is
left.
screwed up. It's now saying 300.
Visual 25 left. 1443.
And it shouldn't be doing it. So, because this is 230. This is 280. I don't know. So, no problem. We're just going to manually do that. And let's do this. And let's pull back this to here. And we shot some speed up. So it's going to slow down and then descend. I want to get down to... I want to cross Ipumi at least 11,000. It's not going to descend until it slows down. I'm just going to put it at 240. I'm going to help it with some speed brake. Let's have a look outside at these lovely mountains for a moment while that's slowing down. A little flyby. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, huh? Jason Hepp, I'm not sure. What made you ask the question? Are they having an issue? Now, my 777 flight factor, I've also noticed to do weird things like that as well. I don't know if the 75 and 76 are like that. The 777 is pretty old, so at least we're on our way down now. I'm going to shallow us out. We don't want to go below 11,000. Come on. There. So let's get this to 11.
LA Center, show you climbing now through flight level 220.
Okay, get back there. There we go. So we're now going to level off at 11,000, cross Ipumi, and then we'll hit 9,000 at Dipso. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. Hold on,
So
what's the
those
call
412 you
sign?
stepped on, you say against
412?
transmission?
Let's do this, right? So if we come over here, we go to the PilotEdge map. Southwest 412 is in fact a 733.
Right, descend and maintain 13,000.
So yes,
Contact
he's
Vegas
pulling
approach
a
125.9.
slant alpha. Excuse me. Now what's really cool is that if you do lose your RNAV capability in the IXEG, you still have the map showing. So you can do two things. You can navigate on VORs, or you can actually just adjust the vertical speed and the heading bug. Like if I, let's say, wanted to fly from my Pumi to the next fix, this magenta dash line is for my heading bug. I can actually just turn it
So those 412
on heading select, and it would turn. It just did that by coincidence. It didn't actually follow. You see, I can put it on the next fix, so I could just put it like right on there. And then if I chose a vertical speed, it would actually show the banana
and
bar.
576 Las Vegas approach, just a heads up, it looks like it might have been a FMC error or something, but it looks like you cut the corner between Skeever and Ikumi.
Skeever and Ikumi. That could be the case. Sorry for any inconvenience there, Las Vegas approaching at 576.
Yeah, 576, not a problem. Worked out well, actually, for spacing, so I'm not going to complain, just letting you know.
We get a pass on circumstance. Thank you, United 576.
Yes, you do.
Alright, so now let's get down to the next altitude. And 9,000. So let's get this thing down to 9,000. And then we're going to hit flight level change. And now we're going to start getting down toward Nipso. Here comes our banana bar, telling us, are we going to make it to Nipso? It's going to fluctuate a little bit. The good thing is we're already below 250, so we can go right through 10,000. Sometimes the banana bar comes down, but then comes back up. So, what might happen? Let's go ahead and get some better resolution. Let's go down to 10 miles.
And 576, contact Las Vegas approach 135.0.
135.0, United 576. 135.0. Here we go.
Southwest 412 Sierra.
Southwest 412, Roger.
Okay. Still looking okay on target. Let me give some more speed brake because it's a little bit past there. Las Vegas approach, United 576, 9,200. Sending via the K-back.
Las Vegas approach, good evening, field 9 o'clock and 4.5 miles report when you have it in sight.
Field in sight, United 576.
United 576, clear visual approach, runway 25 left.
Visual 25 left, United 576. Alright, so in this case, this thing is done. Let's go ahead and put this on heading select. Bam. I'm going to bring us down to 5,000. Level change. We want to start getting down. I'm going to slow us down a little bit more. Let's go down to I don't know, let's do 220. Let's keep our speed brakes out to help that happen. And then we're going to just sort of peer out the window. We're high, so...
1440, thank you, contact approach 135.0.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
Thanks, K. Duffy.
08, correction 070, vector for the airport, just going to maintain 10,000.
Yeah, absolutely. So whenever you put in like an altitude and some kind of performance, it puts an indicator where that's going to end up happening.
American 1443, 11,000.
It's pretty amazing equipment.
Hotel.
American 1443, Las Vegas approach, good evening. Just verify the field inside, I think I missed it.
Okay, so
yes, sir. Airport
it's out there.
1443.
We're down at 220.
Approach runway 25 left. Keep an eye out for traffic in front of you about 12 o'clock and 12 miles.
I'm going to start putting out some flaps.
7.5, also visual 25 left.
We'll keep an eye on American 1443. Clear visual approach 25.
Speed brakes 3. Rather, landing 3. And And I'm going to put in flaps 5. Got to watch that we don't exceed the flaps range. Let's go ahead and get an idea of what our landing speed's going to be in the meantime. Let's do a flaps 40 since we're heavy. We'll do flaps 30. It'll be interesting. Nice fast landing speed. Bam. Okay, so it's going to be 144. Ooh, plus 5. We're going to land at 149. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and turn a base leg. And let's get the speed now down to 170. I'm going to go flaps 5. Yeah, you know what? Keep an eye out, Monster Hippie, for the FlyJ Sim 707. It's going to be a while until it comes out, but that's going to be a really cool model. We got to get the tower frequency in there in the meantime. Tower. Let's see, 25 left, 119er, point niner. 119er, point niner. Alright, so we got that set. There's that airport. Here. There it is. Let's go 160. Flaps 10. We got to get rid of that speed brake. And I'm going to go ahead and begin a turn now toward... This gray line is representing the localizer. 25 left.
412,
So
take unit left downwind, runway 25
putting
left.
in like an intercept for
runway
that.
25 left.
I even have the ILS coming in. Actually, let's go ahead and put in the full turn at 25.
A bit of traffic call up.
American 1443, that traffic now is 10 to 11 o'clock and 7.5 miles, turning base to final now for the left side.
American 1443, roger that. Yeah, we don't have them inside.
American 1443, roger. If you just want to extend your downwind, I'll let you know when you're good for the base turn.
Alright, we'll extend it. You'll call it 1443.
Sorry to drag you out there, buddy.
Oh, no, it's all good, dude. I just don't want to run into you.
Roger.
American 1443, that traffic's at 5,000 now. Let me know if you have them. I'll.
It's gonna kill our autopilot at this point. We gotta acknowledge that we killed the autopilot over here.
American 1443.
Okay, so let's see how we're looking. We're a little bit. Let's see. We'll just follow the ILS, even though we're on a visual. It's always good practice. Let's get that flaps to 30. Oh, landing gear. Okay, let's try a power setting of around 60% for now. Stabilize this bird. Get rid of that auto throttle. Get our lights on. Oops, hopefully he's probably going to see us better now that we didn't have our luck.
American 1443, turn B.
1443, base turn through.
Roger.
Yeah, 576, connect tower, 119.9, have a good night.
119.9, good night, 576.
Southwest 412, contact approach 135.0.
Las Vegas Tower, United 576, visual 25 left.
And at 576 Las Vegas Tower, good evening, runway 25 left, clear to land, wind 170, correction, wind calm.
Clear to land, 25 left, United 576.
Then at 412, so correction, Las Vegas approach.
Alright, so we're a little bit fast on speed.
1 miles. North,
pull the power back to
westbound.
50% for now.
Boeing 757 out of 5,000 feet, also for the visual 25 left on looks like a base.
I'm just gonna sort of adjust this trim a touch. We're kind of back on that glide slope.
Taylor's 412 negative traffic. You're
Okay, so we have. We're not flaps 30.
Base 2 final turn now at 5,000 feet at your 11 o'clock.
Okay, so we have flaps set. Auto brake is set.
1,000.
Spoilers are set and armed. Speed's good. We're right at reference. We're actually a little slow.
Taylor's 412, thank you. Follow the traffic and maintain visual separation.
400, 300, 200.
Taylor's 412, maintain visual separation. Area 1443, contact Las Vegas Tower, 1.9, good night.
50, 40, 30, 20.
A little long.
10.
Oh yeah, we're floating.
American 1443 is on the visual 25 left.
Holy cow, 23 feet per minute though. But we're landed long, so I don't really count that.
1443 Las Vegas Tower, good evening, runway 25 left, clear to land. The wind, wind calm.
Clear land 25 left, American 1443.
And a 576 exit right, and let me know where you're parking.
Exit right and D gates for United 576.
And a 576 Roger, cross runway 25 right, join Bravo to the terminal and monitor ground on the other side of the runway.
Okay, we're at Alpha 7. Let's just keep it slowing down. Cross 25 right, Bravo will monitor ground on the way to the gates of the United 576. I couldn't answer.
Flight following request, go ahead.
Can't wait to watch that replay.
Okay, November 6182 Gulf SoCal approach to aircraft type.
So I floated just past the landing zone, but it was 23 feet per minute.
Oh my god. Nice, dude.
6182 Gulf
Squawk
Squawk
1565.
It's like a all-time low. But I kind of don't count it because, you know, out of the landing zone. Here's Max. Hold on. Let's stop right there. Can't zoom in. I'm on time. So, oh, didn't work. Yeah, whatever. I wanted to zoom in on him to watch him land, but we missed him. All right, let's switch over to ground before we have a problem. Ground control, where are you? Ground control 120, 1.1.
Mega 1443, welcome to Las Vegas. Cross runway 25 right to Bravo terminal.
25 right Alpha 5.
So we're monitoring ground basically. And wow, we're getting the ball rolling again. Let's kill these lights. Taxi, let's get this going. We might be like drifting up to the side
Tower,
here.
119.9.
No, we're doing okay. Let's get rid of that pedo heat.
Tower, good afternoon. Plus 412.
Alright.
Visual 25.
So this 412 Las Vegas Tower, runway 25 left, clear to land, wind calm.
Clear to land, left southwest 412.
So this 412, caution wake turbulence, about 7 landing for you.
Yeah, I don't know if they have any stock ones yet, but there is some nice ones out there, and out there there's a CRJ 200 that's actually by a guy named Jay Rollins that's still holding pretty well, even though it's one of their older custom airplanes that you can buy. I don't know the latest cost on it. It has actually, apparently, they've upgraded a sound pack for it too. It's supposed to be really good. So you have that available. I've never flown it, but I always hear good things about it. And you know, I'm on Charlie. I should be getting yelled at right now. But it's only Bravo. I hate screwing up like that. Alright, well, let's get on Bravo. Actually, no, now I'm on Charlie. Alright, never mind. Then X-Plane 11 is coming out with some really what looks to be promising stock airplanes, which, man, it's been just long overdue for that sim. This sim, I should say, what they're coming out with. So it's really exciting. I'm really happy about it. All right,
Over
so
618.
here's Max that we were flying with
SoCal
before.
approach. I haven't radar identified you yet. Verify your transponders.
He's pulled
and
in over the
altitude
gate. The reason why his airplane, like I said earlier, looks weird is he just came off of the. He's probably going into replay mode. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So whenever we have a difference in elevation, like he probably sees me with just my vertical stabilizer sticking up over the ground, or a piece of the fuselage. We call it shark finning. You see that vertical stabilizer sticking up. I think that was in the original Airplane movie too, right? You hear like the Jaws theme playing, and you see in the beginning of the movie.
You said you're looking for the mini route?
What's
that? Coastal route?
Airports.
Over 6182 Golf. Radar services are terminated. Squawk VFR.
What? Yeah, well, they have these 3D airports that keep growing
if you're going for
rapidly.
a mini route in the future, you don't need to contact
like
approach.
the amount of them.
Flying and kind of top of
and some of them are even better. But there's some fantastic freeware airports and donationware airports on the org as well. So you can get what comes with it and then aftermarket. So really cool stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect.
412, exit right, cross runway 25 right, join Bravo to park.
Disconnected.
And then we're going to do a replay. And for those of you that aren't totally familiar with PilotEdge, a big reason why we disconnect before going to replay mode is because they see the airplane even if it's in a replay mode. So what would happen is potentially while he's working traffic and we're rewinding and fast forwarding our airplanes, they'll see this target shooting back and forth. So you don't want to do that. It's not right. They'll throw you off the
Torb, I'm assuming you're done, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's I'm going to save my energy so I can do some day flights tomorrow. I'm off.
Oh, you can do some Oh, nice. Doing some day flights, huh?
Yeah, possibly. Yes, if you're around, if you want to fly.
Yeah, I could try to figure out something there.
Yeah, I'm gonna just I'm gonna get some errands done like early in the day, like late AM, and then early afternoon, maybe start flying.
Okay. Yeah, I'll I might have to. I'll email you or something. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, for sure. All right, sounds cool.
All right.
So what are you doing? Are you continuing? Yes.
Would that be a flight during the day?
Yeah.
It's a bad joke.
Combine that with me being a little dense and
Mr. Waypoint Skipper.
Yeah, I always got to throw something in there.
Mix it up. Keep me on my feet. I don't miss anything.
That I know. Alright, let's see how... Now, these touchdown zone markings are actually not printed correctly. It should go a little further down. So we might have actually made it in there. Oh yeah, we basically just... hold on, let's check that out one more time. Alright, there we go, let's get all the way down to the ground. Hey, Master Happy, thanks for the follow, man. Max, are you continuing your flights? I'll give you a host.
Dude, I need to go to bed. I'm wiped.
Yeah,
I'm like
I'm
falling
surprised you
asleep
said
here.
yes. Yeah, I hear you.
I was yeah.
Wow, that float was like inches off the ground. That was crazy. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Let's do one more. We'll do it from along the side here. So it's cool as I got the thrust reversers out while we're still nose high. I'm just sort of emulating what I see when I go plane spotting at the airport. Sometimes what they do is when they touch down, they'll start putting the reversers back even before the nose wheel touches down, which is possibly okay in these airplanes because there's nothing going to hit the ground. The ones with the buckets, though, you're not supposed to do that necessarily. This is Vegas. Yeah.
A great closing statement.
What?
Very good closing statement.
And then he gave us the command to go straight across, non-stop basically, so we were clear to
Your
go
gift,
right across.
Max, is not in vain. There will be more streams. Me and Harold are brainstorming.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That wasn't even a gift. You're a friend of mine, so I had it laying around.